Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 28 of the Northern Winds. Good to see you, good evening. My name is Ace, the Dungeon Master for this campaign. And today we'll find out the exciting conclusion of last week's episode, because that's how things go. Anyway, don't ever really have had any announcements, so I'll think we'll just warm things up with these beautiful people. Hi, beautiful people.
Hi.
What is up? What is up?
The beautiful people.
It is us. It is I.
It is I, the beautiful people.
And whack.
Wow. Oh, you have gravestones for Sam, for Swargula, Morcus.
That's what I told you guys before we kicked this live.
Oh no, I thought you meant that you'd done it on like the map or something.
We weren't actually listening.
No,
I
no,
didn't
no.
know that you meant on
talking
the
about metal.
stream.
Well, it was either that or a D20, and I felt this was more appropriate. You know, so. But yeah, unfortunately, we have indeed a man down. If you have seen last episodes, indeed, Mordecus had sacrificed his life through the fire and flame to disable one of the siege devices. So, unfortunately, yeah, Aussie was just not quite able to get there. But we'll get into the thick of things shortly. But let's do a quick introduction to our beautiful players before we do that. We'll start off with Aussie.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm I'm choking on my own spit, apparently. I'm Wax Steven, and I play Aussie, the sort of emo halfling poser warlock, and I try on a weekly basis not to die. I feel like it is a futile effort, and the Grim Reaper is there. I can see him on the battlefield. He has just taken his scythe into Mordecus's scrotum and chopped his way up. And watching it has left me with severe PTSD, and thank you, Ace, for that.
Hey, I'm just trying to convey an experience, and looks like it's succeeding. Talking about things that succeed, Vale. Hi.
Succeed?
Go with it. Also, Aussie, just a smidge, just a wee bit down. You're too big.
You're too big. Then make it small again. Isn't that what they say? Man of Steel? I don't know. Hi everyone, it's me, Vale, and I'm also Bradware in the real world. But today I'm Vale. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm going to be playing a half-elf, probably for the last time. I feel like this is going to be our second party TPK for us specifically as a threesome here, and we'll find out very shortly. I don't understand how we can survive this war. I don't. We're out in. We'll find out. Okay. Don't worry, guys. Hashtag Kite and Vale.
Hashtag Kite and Vale.
Brad's default response is just to promote himself. That's the YouTube in him.
Fucking
sell out.
It's like my brain actually goes.
Do an ad for Audible, Brad. Come on.
My brain immediately goes to click like and subscribe, but I have to like quickly reel that in, and the next one down is just come up with some bullshit hashtag instead of use like full stops. It's all hashtags for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Talking of hashtags, hashtag distracted elf.
Oh man, Ace got transition usurped there.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So hi everyone, I'm Distracted Elf. I play Lydia Gray, the paladin of Tyr. And I'm looking forward to retiring early for this evening after we all die horribly, and just get a lovely rest, after about an hour of D&D. That's how I feel about
yeah,
it.
Yeah. Look, we're not playing a Ravenloft campaign here, okay?
This 15-minute episode that's about to happen. So everyone roll initiative, and you're dead. Thanks for joining us on episode, what is this, 247?
Hey, listen,
28.
just because I almost turned Peachy into a werewolf doesn't mean that our session will go that way,
Dude,
okay?
I rolled a critical fail on my death saving throw. I got this close.
It's pretty
This close!
Yeah,
What I
that-
like is that every week, all I see is that character creation is happening.
Yeah.
Like every other week. That is how things are done.
Like, I think at this point, as DMs, we have to maybe reconsider the strength we throw at the opponent, at our players. Or we just blame the players for sucking. I don't know. Either way, we'll find out what the case is here tonight. Because, yeah, like, I love the fear in your hearts. I feast upon it. It empowers me, yes.
It leads to anger.
It actually physically harms me that you enjoy it so much, like gleefully smiling.
Hey, when we start this campaign,
Okay.
I did say it was gritty, it's gonna be fucking dangerous, it's gonna be fucking real, it's gonna be beautiful. And here we are.
I don't feel like we need to revisit it. I think we just need to move along and die. Let's go. It's taking too long.
like in the second half of the
Next
show.
week for Northern Wind's character creation.
The second half of of this particular show, it's gonna be like a montage of like epic moments under the sound of like some kind of dramatic music, like Say Something or whatever sad sound you can think of. What's
That one song they always use for graduations. It's like super tragic sounding.
That one, yeah. I don't think that's one tragic. It just is tragic to listen to.
Yeah, they should just start playing taps at graduations, just to, you know, get people ready for real life.
Oh, you thought you had it hard now.
Or like Money, you know. Seems like a good one if we're getting ready for life.
I don't
They
think
should hand out the check for the fucking college costs instead of the actual diploma.
The bill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't even have graduation in this country. Like, not really. It's just you just get a fucking text that's like, "Yeah, great, you did it. Good luck."
Yeah, like here we have something equivalent. Like it's like you get a phone call that says you did it, and then there's like this formal ceremony where you have to sit on like shitty chairs and you have to write your name on a piece of paper, and that's it. No throwing off the hat, no formal attire.
No,
just
we don't have any of that either.
You
Not
get
really.
there, you sign your name, you get the fuck out.
Yeah, you just
That's
sign a
it.
piece of paper and you're an adult now, and life
Yeah.
is about to get real fucking bad, real fucking fast.
Yes. That's life. That's
We're definitely all not horrible cynics or anything.
yeah. Like we're about to like play Linkin Park. You
Look,
know.
I can see Brad's erection right now. Look at this.
The table's like raising up. How
Before we
good.
started, Brad was like, "I like to set the mood for each of these," and he just drops like these horrible like suicide stories and shit.
Yeah, I
on.
love it.
Like, I used to play D&D to escape reality, but you know, huh,
Not
it's
today.
Not
I-
today.
Today we all die.
Well, you three may die. We'll see. And I think on that note, let us do a quick recap of what indeed has happened. Our adventurers, a long, long time ago, set forth outside of the walls of Amarok, the city that two of them have lived in from the very creation of the city, and two of them at the time came as travelers. Unfortunately, one has met an untimely death in sacrifice to destroy siege equipment in the current battle at hand, but Aussie on the other end still roaming somewhat unharmed, if I'm not mistaken. However, before that, they were trying to travel into the unknown, and in doing so, they found a settlement, Velsevern, a city's settlement that was taken over by some bloodthirsty, aggressive hobgoblins and just general goblinoid, not friendly folk, if you will. In doing so, and trying to figure out how to move forward, they found three allies, survivors of this Velsevern attack. However, they weren't the most of their worries, as the hobgoblins were also pressing for Amarok, knowing that there was something out there. However, they were unsure of what it was. In the meantime, they were able to obtain the elven artifact, once used for protection, now corrupted. They were able to steal it away in radiant stealth, if you wish, and draw the stone back to Amarok. However, in doing so, they have brought upon them the wrath of the vast majority of this goblinoid army that is now seeking, under the guidance of Sturm, the hobgoblin shaman, to get it back so they can finish their ritual. A battle had started. They were able to finish the first and second wave. And that's where we find ourselves now. Mordecus dying, dead actually on the ground. Our adventurers bleeding, exhausted. And that is where we find ourselves at the moment. As the battle continues, as you look around yourself, those who are still kicking, still kick. As some of them are actually pulling back, trying to get their wounds attended to through the very few clerics and druids that are back home. The wall still stands, though somewhat broken down to the very few ballista shots that were indeed fired. You guys look around. The explosions that were required to take down these ballistas have drawn in some attention. Though the manticores seem to be preoccupied with the people at the wall still. However, some goblins and hobgoblins have drawn their attention towards you. They don't seem to be moving right now towards you. They're awaiting commands. And as you look around, you do notice that their commander, Sturm, this shaman, has now joined the battlefield himself and seems to be walking in your general direction. He's a couple of 100 feet away, so it's gonna take a while for him to get here, but time is running out. What do you guys do?
Yeah, so I mean, we basically, at the end of last session, saw Morte die, right? Like, I mean,
yeah, he just, there was there was a massive explosion of just fire and shrapnel that just engulfed him. And then, as the smoke disappeared, his charred, pierced body laid on the ground with no signs of revival.
I'm just gonna yell out, "Morte's dead! Oh! He just got eaten by a ballfire!"
I care very little for Morte.
I mean, I was busy up until moments ago cutting up hobgoblins, so I mean, I turn and I see that yes, Morte is definitely a fireball on top of one of the ballistas, and that is bad. But there are more pressing matters, like the rest of this army.
So I yell, "Is anybody hurt?"
Yeah, Chitin comes stomping back, just being brought back from being unconscious.
I'm dragging myself around, I think, yeah.
Yeah, you're getting, you were healed a little bit by, I believe by Bolthik, one of the clerics, the general store owner.
Okay, I toss one of the only remaining healing salve that I have left over towards Chitin. Which was the 1 HP per round, max 10 healing salves. I still have one left.
Yeah.
I toss one over to Chitin. I say, "Chitin, rub that." And I just sort of look at him, and I'm like, all over this.
As you throw, and you're trying to, you open it up. Oi, lad! Don't worry. Who needs healing? As Bolthik stands next to you.
I think I'm alright at the moment. Just like little surface wounds, basically. Let me see if I do actually need healing though.
I'm still going to use the healing salve because of the passive. I don't know what else to call it.
Well, there's no immediate. Let me put it this way: as you look around, it probably wouldn't be as useful, if you will. Especially since a cleric is next to you, possibly giving you free healing.
Just hang on to it, Chitin.
Alright, I'll pop it in my pocket. Healing salve.
Alright.
I don't know what it does, I can't remember, but...
1 HP per round for 10 rounds.
Yeah. I may have to fine-tune that, but for now that's what it does.
Okay.
Alright. So, Chitin, you could use a lick, but... Lydia, you okay?
Should be fine. Looks a little injured, but just surface wounds. We're talking about a couple HP off.
All right. And you, little one?
I could use a little bit.
Aye. All right. He grabs his holy symbol, which is in a shape of an anvil and a hammer, and he gives you a cure wounds on you, Chitin. Which is going to be a 1d8 plus his modifier. Alright, so he's going to give you, 11 hit points to Chitin, and to Aussie,
Sweet.
also 11.
Arrow holes will close up the thousands.
Aye.
Sweet.
Your wounds start to, like, heal. Still dried blood everywhere, and the adrenaline's still kicking in. As you now can hear screams from the back, not screams of pain, but screams of a charge. Your ballistas, you guys were able to destroy the ballistas in time before the wall completely went down, though there were some casualties due to the sheer explosion and shrapnel, and people falling in from the cliff into the water, presumably have drowned as they were wearing breastplates that you guys brought back. You do see about 30 to 40 people now running out of the gate, shields, two-handed axes and swords, spreading over the battlefield, going wherever they need to be. But they're still about 100 feet or so away. Alright.
So ahead of us there is the army, and behind us is the wall that is still up.
Yeah.
And the gate is generally still
No, the gate is fucked. The gate is fucked. Like, that's where the blitzes were aimed at, and that's just fucked. The wall, like, looks like it has seen better days, but it still holds.
Alright.
There's a few pieces missing, but it still stands.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we have to attend to the wounded. So, is there anything else you need?
Oh, you think we should get the fuck back?
Yeah, we need to get back to the walls.
As much as I hate to agree, I'm inclined to follow you.
As, like, there's a 40 people, like, charging outside the wall. Alright. Well, there's nothing else you need. We're gonna see if we can salvage some of the people. And Bolthik and Ulrich start, like, hobbling off in their dwarven speed, taking a few goblins on their way. As you guys start backing off, back towards the gate.
I feel like we've done our thing. We destroyed the ballistas, so for now we need to just regroup.
Yeah,
Alright.
we don't have enough power. We don't have enough power left in us to really deal with anything right now.
I'm not charging full pelt, but I'm heading back at like a swift jog.
Screw it. Let's see. Could I use that? Give me a 1d, a 1d2, Aussie. Essentially a coin flip that I have to do.
Worries me when these random
Alright.
D2s come out.
Before Bolthik and Ulrich comes out. Alright. Well, you all seem a little low on juice. I might have something. And he starts channeling divine energies from his ring. Dwarven ring, sturdy build, has a little symbol on it of a, well, you probably won't recognize it, a celestial symbol on it. Dwarven in nature, presumably from the very god he serves. Alright. Can I get a 1d6 from... No, 1d... Yeah, 1d6 from anyone. Do Aussie again. Okay. Alright.
Is this some kind of beneficial spell effect, Ace?
It's an item he has. I'm gonna change it to what it kind of does.
But you're saying this ring has like the mark of like the forge on it or whatever, the dwarven god?
Yeah.
Okay. As much as I hate to do this, basically Lydia steps back and's like, this is a battle. I can't take blessings or good thanks from anything except my own god.
Alright. You should.
Can't do it.
Alright, your funeral. As he kind of points at, he's starting to channel this energy. You can see this divine, translucent energy going between his hand and between this ring, as if he's trying to pull energy out of his ring. Alright, the two of you.
Yeah, as you see this, like, divine energy coming from this ring, I'm gonna just sort of, like, nudge Chitin forward.
I'm just standing there like, I'll take whatever you got.
Alright. Looks like you're getting the bulk of it, lad. And he just slams his hand on your chest, and it feels like a shockwave hits you. There's actually some blood that comes out of you as you forcefully feel the arcane magic within you just being fired up. You get...
I think you just got violated.
I feel like I just got violated in a good way, though.
You get up to a maximum of a 5th level spell back. So you can divide it as you wish.
You hold on just 1 second. What the fuck?
Does that mean he can get 5 first level spells?
Yep, 5 first level spells, 2 level spells, and 1 level 1 spell slot. Divide it. As long as the maximum is 5.
Yeah, so take numbers and add them to 5.
Alright.
That can be your spell slots.
So I want to take all my first levels back. Oh wait, no. Alright, so I'll take 3 first level and 1 second level. Is that basically what we're saying here?
Yeah, that's possible. That's 5. I can do math.
I can't, that's the problem. I don't know why the fuck I DM.
Roll an intelligence check. No, alright.
Yeah, that's what I do though, mechanically, just for your records there. I have 3 first levels and 1 second level spell slot back. And yeah, I've been juiced.
Alright. Well, time's running out. He tries to give you a blessing of morning, gives Lydia a quick eye. May the gods be with you.
They have been so far. Tyr never lets me down.
Right, Oldic, let's go. And they start indeed running away. Indeed, like taking a goblin or 2 with them, as well as those who are trying to get back, giving them a quick boost or helping them, or perhaps putting even people out of the misery if they are beyond salvation, because the wounds, they are climbing. All right, what is it you guys are doing? Back at the gate, though there are people storming out, there are still Eve and the archers and whatever shield men and women have stayed behind are still fighting with, I believe, 3 manticores.
Should we help them?
I'm like literally just like rubbing my shoulders now, like, tell you what, I feel alive again. You 2 missed out on a trick there.
It's not that I missed out, Chitin. It's more, divine jealousy kind of thing. Gotta worship one thing. And I head off towards, immediately towards wherever Eve is fighting against these manticores.
Yeah, if they're getting fucked by manticores, I'll head that way too.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys decide to back off as the backline of the Goblin Oaks army starts to indeed march forward with their leader.
I don't want to be the only 3 people stood there when the waves of the next lot of hobgoblins hit. That's my issue here.
No, there are still massive amounts of people around you, right?
Okay, alright, so it's still going on.
Like, over half the army of Amarok that once was, and still is pretty much all around you.
Yeah, it's still happening all around us. We've just done our little ballistas. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's still all around you. Like, you could assist other individuals, you can go back and assist Eve, or you can prevent their leader from continuing.
I mistakenly thought we had, dealt with, a first wave of shitty little goblins and underlings, and that the main forces were heading in, but it's just all happening.
Yeah, they're all those ogres now.
They're all there.
Ogres.
It's all ogre now. So what is it you guys do?
Head to Eve and the manticores. Yeah. Let's go fucking manticore up.
Alright. You guys indeed start moving towards the manticores. You're about 100 feet away, so it takes just a wee bit to indeed get there. Oh, hold on. I have to set this up. So you guys also engage the manticores immediately?
Yeah,
yeah, if I can.
Once more into the fray. Into the last good fight I'll ever know.
3 manticores are neat. Like, as you guys are approaching, you guys are running towards the gate. You see some people running away past you, giving you a weird look as you seem to be running towards the gate as they just charged out. As manticores are swarming around, you see magic missiles knocking them in their bodies. They seem to be somewhat wounded, the manticores, but the people on the wall and those archers and the crossbow men and women who are fighting, they have seen better days for sure. Alright, we're gonna move you guys to the Amarok Gate. So you guys are coming from the north. If you guys want to put your characters somewhat over here, that would be great.
Yeah, great job, Lydia.
Lead from the back.
That's
Lead from the back.
6 miles. Ow.
Alright. Let me get some... Oh, apparently, you guys are also down. You guys were copied, sorry. Alright.
Oh,
Let me
shit,
see.
there they are. What's up with this guy? Why is he so skinny?
Who?
This
One of the
manticore in front
manticores is anorexic.
It's just the angle he's flying at. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's because the way that they
That's
do
what
token
they
art.
all say.
Hey, no manticore shaming in my campaign, okay? No manticore shaming. Alright, you...
Manticore body shaming. Only here on
Exactly.
WolfsGoRawr.
You know what? You're right. Let's crank him up. He is really thin. You're right. You know what? Suddenly, he changes angle and ta-da! You see indeed these manticores flying around, trying to break down whatever defenses are left. You guys engage immediately, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think so. Like if we see Eve and the archers fighting them, yeah, I think we try and come up on the back. As soon as I'm within
No
range.
other way.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I'm within range, I mean, I probably wouldn't even be that far up. I mean, as soon as I'm within range, I'm gonna toss out an Eldritch Blast.
Alright. I'll
Now,
give you guys a
my
surprise
hex-
round.
My hex lasts for an hour, so I don't know if it's been a total of an hour since
No.
the start of the battle.
No, I will give you that. Your hex is still kicking, don't worry about that.
Okay.
You can still, but it still requires a bonus action
Yeah.
to do that. Alright, they have taken a few arrows, you can see a few bolts sticking out of them, and the fight continues. So everybody, roll initiative for me right now.
Zwolf. And also a Zwolf.
Diznaf. Otherwise known as 19.
Alright, once again I'll do all the archers at the same time to
What she said.
speed things up a little bit. But like I said, they look hurt. Descending, alright. I'll give you guys a surprise round because you guys are attacking from behind and this battle is going, but I'll give you guys a surprise round. So, yeah, Lydia, what is it that you do?
I'm assuming the manticores are in the air. Am I right in assuming that?
Yeah, they're about 100. Let's see. What is their
Over.
range? Yeah, they're about 100 feet. 100 feet in
They're
the air.
about 100. It's over. It's over. We've lost.
You guys wanted to attack the manticores, so now you're in the fray.
I don't know what else we were gonna do. Walk up and offer him a cup of fucking relentless. Have an energy drink.
30. I move to here, and then I shout up at the manticore because I have no way to do anything to it. Like,
Do you not have any ranged
fucking
weapons?
filthy- I don't have one that I can throw 100 anything. Like, if I were standing directly under this manticore, there's no way I could hit it.
Quick, someone give her a limb.
I can throw an axe 60 feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
or a limb.
Yeah, that's not high enough. Like javelins and such would be more the thing you would be thinking of then, but that is indeed difficult. And also, like, you can still see the riders on top of these manticores as well, like hobgoblins in like breastplate.
That's cool.
Bet,
Bring it on.
you bet it's not a Pathfinder paladin. You can fucking whip out the bow.
I know, right?
Well, technically they have bow proficiency.
Divine
Whatever.
Smite! Ah!
No, but that was like
Range is
actually the best way to go as a
It really
paladin
was.
in
It
Pathfinder.
really was.
Well, technically you could still have a javelin and smite the javelin because it's a melee weapon. But fine, whatever. Just fucking let's go.
Lightning bolt!
That would be cool though. I will give you that. But you just run there and just. What is it that you do with that?
I just shout up at the manticore and generally bash my shield and scream obscenities until it pays attention to me.
Give me an intimidation check.
Alrighty.
Intimidate the manticore.
I will. I will. It'll die.
Alright. As it seems to float around, going in for attack, it does seem to pay more. It does seem. The manticore itself doesn't pay attention, it's the rider that pays attention to you. As you can see him trying to make a curve for you.
Bring it on.
As he also notices...
Of the people here, I could probably take it the most.
As he also notices your pointy ears, and hobgoblins and pointy ears, they don't go well together. Or perhaps they do.
This right here, this motion. Just...
with your shield and sword?
Well,
Sorry,
yeah,
your sword blocks your hand movement. Take disadvantage. Anyway, Aussie, your turn.
Okay, yeah, so I'm going to use a bonus action to draw in the air my symbol and yell, "Iswal is Sayafal!" And this sigil, this dark sigil, illuminates the chest of the manticore, and I'm going to shoot out an Eldritch Blast.
Which one? Sorry?
The center one.
Center one, alright. Center one is hexed. Which ability do you want to...
We'll say dexterity.
Dexterity, alright. Now, mind you, it's the manticore you're aiming for, not the hobgoblin, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
18.
18. That is a definite hit. Give me some attack. Ooh, nice. 14 damage. Yeah, that's a good, solid hit.
Fucking hell.
That's a good, solid hit.
Aussie's really good when his back's against the wall. Like the second or third session I was in, where it was just Aussie versus a whole group of hobgoblins and wolves. It was fucking amazing.
I remember that one, yeah. But however, Chitin, let's see how well you do when your back is against the wall.
Not very well. I'm gonna go running in.
No, not very well.
I'm gonna run up right next to Lydia. I'm going to shrug off my short bow and quiver, and I presume it's gonna take my action. I'm gonna give Lydia my short bow and arrows.
Yeah, that would take an action to take it off and give it to her.
You're just handing me your bow and arrow?
Yeah.
Alright, you know.
There's no way you're not better with it than I am.
Actually.
You know, actually, I'm sort of gonna wave it back to you because I can't use my shield with a short bow, and that means I can't intercept or impose disadvantage. So I actually think I'm better off.
Then I'm gonna look at you and say, you do realize this was a war. Why do you not have something that you can throw at things?
I pat the, 4 axes on my belt that are just, hanging off of various rings and go, I've got things. I just can't throw that far.
Can I fire an arrow then?
Yeah. Sure. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Instead, I just launch one up at the... I'm aiming for the manticore as well.
Alright, yeah, give me an attack. The same one in the middle?
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't think I can reach the others. It's a short bow. I've got 320 with disadvantage, so this is disadvantage shot. Oh, is it within 80 feet of me? Did you say it was 100 feet up?
Yeah, it's 100 feet up. So yeah, probably take disadvantage because you have a short bow, right?
Yeah, these will probably forever be disadvantaged. It's the same position I was in last time. 9.
Alright, yeah, that is indeed a miss. You see the arrow go into the city somewhere far, far off. Alright, we're now in the actual initiative turn, so Lydia, what do you do?
No, I need my reaction. I will stand here and try and intimidate further manticores.
Alright.
I'm just making as much noise as possible. I just want everybody to be attacking me.
Alright, yeah, give me another intimidation.
Come over here, you pieces of filth! I've seen more ferocious manticores in the kitten breeding pens of, whatever.
As this long sentence of questionable insult travels upward to this rider, you can now see that he's not intimidated, but he has this shit-eating grin on his face, and I'm gonna fuck you up. As he just starts swaying his manticore indeed. Not just to do... He seems to be trying to crash into you.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Protection's not going to work on that one. Well, I'm glad I ran up next to you.
Aussie, your turn.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, I think you got his attention! I'm going to throw another Eldritch Blast because that's all I can do. Hey!
Yeah, that hits. Give me another D6.
9.
Alright, like a D6. That's a 9, indeed.
Yeah, and I'm going to probably move this way.
Right. To 25 feet, I believe.
Yep.
Alright, Chitin. You notice that this manticore seems to set course for your immediate presence.
Presumably, he's coming to get Lydia. So first, I will fire my arrow and miss.
Alright.
And then... I've got such a small chance to be able to frickin' hit these guys, and I'm gonna run straight back beyond Aussie. And as I run past him, I'll be like, "That thing's flying for Lydia!" As I run past, pulling another arrow out from my quiver, ready to fire as it lands or something.
As Chitin like runs past him, like, "You mean the one with the shield?"
All right. Don't you have cantrips that are far enough range?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I've got a vicious mockery. I think it's 60 feet.
All right. Yeah, fair enough.
I've been in this position with the manticores before. I know that I can't do anything.
Yeah. You know. You know.
Very well.
All right. Let's see. The manticore on the right, seemingly indeed unaware of your presence. Well, the rider has noticed you, but the manticore itself gets instructed to start shooting spikes at the archers. So 3 spikes go out of his tail. That's a miss. That's a miss. And that's a hit. 2 land in some of the shields that are still up there. However, one of them hits one of the archers. And that's a 1d8 plus 3. Alright. As one of the archers suddenly disappears behind the groove, dropping dead, presumably. Eve shoots a... As she sees you guys focusing the one in the middle, she too fires a bolt towards the one in the middle. And actually hits. Sweet. And does 11 fire damage. Alright, which brings us to the archers themselves. You can see them firing at all 3 manticores. And 1 arrow on the left one hits, doing 4 damage. Which brings us back to the manticore now in the middle. That just has taken a brunt of fire damage as well. Alright. So many units to take care of. Like I said, he and his rider have taken a sudden interest in Lydia Gray. However, they are not able to reach you. They come down with 50 feet. So they are now within 50 feet of you, Lydia. And they also make 3 tail spike attacks against you.
Okey-dokey.
That's not gonna hit. That's a 7. Not a hit. That's a natural 1. And that's a natural 20. Alright. 1 hit. As you take a total of 5 exciting piercing damage.
Ow.
The one on the left, the one above the water,
Freaking
also
jerk.
takes 3 spikes towards the archers and hits 2 of them. Alright. 1 archer takes the brunt of the blow, but still stands, but there's crimson soaking down his cloth and leather. And 1 other archer dies. Lydia, your turn.
I remove an axe from my belt and I whip it at the manticore within 50 feet.
Alright. Is this your first axe throw in the entire campaign?
No?
Alright. Cool, give me an axe throw.
But I think you have thrown more body parts than you have axes.
There you go.
This is also
an
true.
interesting stat.
11 damage, yeah, that's right. Carve a piece of his humanoid face open.
I should whip a hand axe at that guy.
Actually,
Yeah, shoot me as much as you want.
actually, no, he's 50 feet away from you. I thought it would hit. No, it's disadvantage, it's 13. It barely hits. It
Wow.
barely hits, sorry.
Well, if it still hits him, fine. I don't care. It still hits him.
Ozzy, you see this manticore descending, blocking out the sun.
Yeah, and I throw another Eldritch Blast at it because that's
All right.
good for it. Oh baby!
All right, and give me 2d6 for your hex.
This fucking
You're
Aussie
rolling.
shit,
Wack
what the
Steven
fuck?
finally has entered the campaign. Hi, Wack. How are you doing?
This
We
is
have
the way that
missed
I
you.
normally roll, guys.
17 damage.
Something happened between last week and this week that has activated whatever bullshit is going on around Ozzy's character. that
I
we
know,
don't
right?
about. He's become full fucking Sith. He's got that fucking unlimited
Chitin.
power thing going on right now.
Chitin, it is your turn.
Okay, so this thing's now kind of within range, you said?
Yeah, it's 50 feet above the ground, 50 feet away from Lydia. Kind of, yeah.
I don't want to go near Lydia. It's gonna fucking barrel into her and kill her. I'm the
So
only one.
much confidence in me. Woo.
I took the free spell slots. No one else did. I need to also. I'm also the healer, right? Yeah. Fuck it. I'm just gonna fire an arrow this round, and then I'll wait till it lands. And once again at the manticore, because I don't want it to lift off again.
All right.
But I think I'm in range now. Is it within 80 feet of me? Yeah.
How far are you from it?
I'm 45 feet
Yeah.
and then 50.
I'm gonna say you are.
I can run
I'll
up
give it
to Whack, I guess. I'll run to here
All right.
to Aussie just to be sure. You fucking bastard.
Unfortunately, the arrow once again whiffs
All right, and then I'm gonna step back again.
as the manticore on the right keeps firing. Kind of moves around a little bit, but keeps firing as he hovers above the water. But the shields of the men and women on the wall that remain are sturdy enough. Another firebolt comes out to the middle manticore. Alright, that hits. It's 3. Alright, that's 4 exciting fire damage. Mind you, the manticore is looking somewhat rough. The archers that are still on the wall, the very few that remain, fire arrows across.
By the way, Ace, you might
Yes?
want to zoom out for the channel,
Alright.
just because I'm just noticing there it's very zoomed in.
Right, we'll do that then. As the arrows indeed fire back. It's 2 damage. Alright, 6. Alright, the manticores on the left and the right do take some damage. But not a whole lot. As now the manticore in the middle swoops down and comes down with a swing as he does a claw attack on Lydia. 16 with, let's see, 21.
Yeah, that hits me.
Alright, you're not dodging right now.
No, I'm not dodging.
Alright, so you take a total of 9 slashing damage as this manticore comes down, slashes you.
Oh boy, good. Perfect.
Alright. Also, let's see, how much is movement speed? Yeah, he's gonna take another bite attack out of you as well. 18?
Nope.
Alright, that misses. Wait, alright, that ends his turn as he kind of like still is in that going down descending motion. The manticore on the left fires more arrows or spikes. Alright, shoots his last 3 spikes. Another archer dies, just the one. As he starts to now turn around as he has no tail spikes left. His tail is obviously without any kind of, well, spikes. Lydia, your turn.
I sword the guy who came to give me a nice little slash. I want to return the favor with an angry,
Alright, give me one.
an angry swing. I like slash up at him. Let me see if I can
Go for it.
hit this guy.
Alright, unfortunately, as he swoops down, you just miss. You just miss. Aussie.
Okay.
I take a dodge action.
You can't do that. You just use your attack action.
It's a reaction, isn't it? You just use a reaction.
No,
Dodge
your
is a whole
reaction
way.
is your full
Oh no,
action.
you're right. But if it spends a reaction though, you can't dodge and then have a reaction as well.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, because you did not tell me that
It's
you
a-
countered that before because I have to
That's
use my
because
reaction
that's because you have been using your shield. That's
to
because
impose disadvantage.
yeah,
Which is a reaction.
yeah, that's
So-
a reaction. But taking a dodge action is just your full action.
Yes,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is before you have denied me one for the other.
Have I?
Yes.
In which case, I do apologize. I don't
That's
remember
okay.
that.
It's okay, now I know.
Oh.
Okay, moving on.
All right. Aussie,
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah, I move just up next to Lydia there, and I'm gonna throw out another Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
Not so much.
Unfortunately, that one does not connect. Chitin.
What am I going to do? So this thing's on the ground, kind of now.
Yeah.
So I can reach it with the manticore. How does it look?
Fucked up.
Actually, no. Fuck that. Chap on the back. Chap on the back there. Mr. Hobgoblin himself. If he looks into the distance, he will see my eyes change color to a wild, fiery green, and my tongue turn silver as I dissonant whispers towards him in Elvish.
All right. In
First.
Elvish, even.
In Elvish, I shall call
With
him
12 psychic damage.
son of a filthy swine.
All right.
Which is
Natural
very
19. So he takes half damage and doesn't flee?
What a butthole.
No, but you can see like blood coming out of his nose and eyes immediately. He immediately looks like he's quite fucked up.
I wanted him to run away so he'd get off of the manticore and they wouldn't fly away. And then I shall move a little further back once again.
All right. Beautiful. Manticore on the right as well. Just starts firing more arrows on his last 3. Does hit a natural 20. The other 2 miss. All right. With that natural 20, he knocks another archer off these to the ground. And he now too starts to kind of like swirl backwards as if he's going to go back to whatever he originally came from. All right. That's just outside of range. Eve takes a shot at the one on the left. Yep, that hits. Doing 17 fire damage on the left one. Alright. As the archers, the remaining very few archers, they start to take a... 2 of them take a dodge action, and 1 still takes a shot and misses. As they see so many people like die near them or in dire need of like assistance of not permanently leaving this plane. They seem to be more interested in that. However, the one in the middle just heard in the backline more Elvish speak. So this one is going to swoop down and claw Lydia for 21.
Oh!
No, that's the attack.
That's 21 to hit, not damage.
That's 21, damn it, no.
Whoa.
You take only 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
However, he continues his movement,
No.
still flying somewhat over the ground. He moves in, as he kind of like moves over you, takes a swing at Aussie.
Anybody want to do anything about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction to.
Impose disadvantage. Alright.
Actually, it takes your whole action and it consumes your dodge as well to be
It also requires spell
Yeah.
slots and
Doesn't
5
it?
HP.
Doesn't it just though? All right.
9, which is not a hit, right?
No.
No.
Surprisingly, still kind of close, but
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I do apologize. I really thought I made that clear, but apparently I fucked up. Yeah, like, the disimposing is reaction, dodging is full action unless otherwise specified, right?
You know who I blame, right? elf for not knowing the goddamn rules.
Yeah, it's my
Goddamn
fault.
right. You know what's your character. You should know that shit.
Yeah,
All right.
except that I don't want to argue with you on rules calls. So just go.
It's fine. You respected the DM, and I made a mistake. It's fine. However, Aussie and
No one really cares. That's the best
Aussie
thing about it.
gets a attack of opportunity. You, however, do not get you just use your reaction to impose disadvantage.
That's not
on-
what I said. I didn't say I imposed disadvantage. I said I use my reaction to attack of opportunity as he moves over me, and you talked over me, and you said,
Didn't you use-
impose disadvantage. That's not what I said.
Really? I
Yes.
thought you really disimposed a disadvantage
No.
on Aussie. Okay, then Aussie, you're gonna take you're gonna take 4 damage. And you can attack indeed.
I've already
Give me some
rolled it
attack
right there.
rolls. He's looking pretty rough. So as he flies over you, you swing.
Please
And
repeat that,
you
yeah.
hit.
Please
But it's not a
repeat
crit.
that, yeah.
So you're doing 10 total slashing damage as you start cutting through his midriff, and you can see some of his guts pouring out.
That's always good.
Okay.
That's always good.
Yeah. So I'm getting an attack of opportunity as well.
Yep.
Okay.
But it's with a melee
yeah.
attack, so.
Here it goes. The mighty dagger attack of Ozzy.
Yeah.
Alright, mighty dagger attack. Hits! Hits! You know what the worst part is? You know what the worst part is? It literally says 3 there. It literally says 3 there.
I had a feeling it was 3 because you said, oh, and then you went, oh, it's not a crit, because when that 10 plus the 3 there, I could see your brain work out the 13. I was like, oh, she killed it. And then you were like, oh, it's not a crit, and your brain went, thank God it's not dead.
Ozzy, miraculously, as this large creature, barely out of reach, he jumps up. He jumps up, and lifted by his spirits alone, he finds that wound that Lydia just created, and just guts it completely. And the Manticore crashes into the ground, slides, and stops right in front of Chitin, as the hobgoblin kind of tumbles forward and lands prone in front of Chitin.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I land on the ground after like jumping up, and I'm like all wild-eyed and like
I just kind of look. I just kind of look over my shoulder and go like. Like,
Not bad, not, yeah.
and like the essence of this creature just like gets like sucked up.
Oh yeah, you get your temporary hit points because of your fiend thing, right?
Yep. So the damage it just did to me got nullified.
All right, indeed, this creature right now is just prone on his face, eating dirt in front of Chitin. As this creature is indeed down. The archers remain either dodging or take 1 additional attack, which misses. The Manticore on the left starts indeed heading home. Actually, no, he starts focusing on you guys as you just took down one of his allies.
hell
So he
yeah.
starts descending in a very similar fashion, going towards you guys. Lydia, your turn.
How far away is it?
It's about the same as the last one, 50 feet.
I whip an axe at it.
All right. Mind you are losing these axes as
I
you
know.
throw them. Okay.
I know. I have 4.
All right,
This-
sweet.
The third one.
Okay.
Or
And that
second
does.
one. Throw.
That actually hits. So that's a total of 9 damage on the left one.
Ah!
All right. It starts looking. It starts looking like it has seen better days. Ozzy, your turn.
Already? Oh yeah, that's right. Because I did. That was my attack.
Yeah.
opportunity.
It was
All
a
right.
reaction, yeah.
So the Manticore is still like fucked up, or is it dead in front of us?
It's dead. It's dead.
Okay.
You just gutted
All right.
it.
So I'm going to sort of draw my symbol for my sigil in the air and see the dark mark sort of appear on the back of the hobgoblin rider that's in front of Chitin. And I'm going to throw out an Eldritch Blast.
Also for strength.
It was for Dex on the Manticore.
Oh yeah, Dex.
But I'm going to do...
Intelligence.
I'll say wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a new one. I like it. Do they have an icon for that? I'm gonna do this one. I don't know. All right. You, however, do not hit Because he's also prone on the ground, he's doing a range attack, so he has disadvantage either way, but even so, you can see his breastplate also protecting him. Doesn't quite land.
Okay.
Chitin.
I'm gonna whip out my rapier, and I'm going to stab at him on the ground in a panic. Because all of a sudden, a dead manticore falls to the ground and a fucking hobgoblin rolls off of it, and I shit myself, kind of. And yeah, I'm gonna stab at him.
Yeah, you also get advantage on it, because it doesn't matter. And you unfortunately, in this panic, you try to stab him, but you just barely miss him as your rapier just kind of like slides off his breastplate.
Fuck you, guy.
Actually,
run away.
no. Yours actually does hit. Sorry, yours actually does hit. It does hit and it does 6 damage.
It doesn't have a shield.
Correct. However, it doesn't change anything for Aussie, but for you it does. And he does 6 damage. Yeah, you just can hear him like starting to choke on his own blood as he tries to stand up.
But he's not dead.
He's not dead.
I'm gonna run away.
Alright. He, however, does get an attack of opportunity on you, because you run away, and it misses. So.
But, yeah, good.
Alright. The one on the right, also, the Manticore, also out of tills, now starts sweeping down in this general direction towards those who make the noise. As you can hear the goblinoid war cries coming down as they just start to kind of sweep at you. However, they are not yet within range. Which brings us back to Eve, who actually takes her time to stabilize the archer next to her. So he is now currently unconscious but stabilized.
Damn it, Eve, don't you know we're the main characters? Those guys don't matter.
Unfortunately, all lives to her are sacred.
You really gave a shit about Carl anyway. Fucking Carl.
Carl, man. But Steve, though. But Steve, though.
Yeah, got him.
Alright, the archers that are still alive take a shot, and the Manticore on the left, they do hit and do a total of an exciting 4 damage. As another arrow finds purpose in his butt. However, as purpose might have been found towards him, he now also finds purpose towards... Yeah, you guys are perfectly lined up. Alright. He's going to sweep over Lydia. And that's going to be a 19.
19 is my AC, so yeah.
Alright. You take a total of 8 slashing damage as he comes clawing down.
And I am down.
Alright, he continues and takes a claw attack at Aussie. And that's a miss because that's a 3. So, and then moves forward and starts lifting up again. But before that, you can, I think you can still use your attack of, your reaction, right? Yeah, because your reaction is a bonus action, so. You can take an attack of opportunity again if you desire to do so.
Oh yeah.
The dagger of fail. Lydia, make a death saving throw for me. That's 1 fail. Aussie, your turn.
Yep.
Okay, I will probably wait, and hopefully Lydia will not be super angry. Let's see here. What's the best course of action? I'm gonna use my turn to I'm gonna just yell out like, Lydia! And I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna take my one of my healing potions out, and I'm going to cram it in Lydia's mouth and try and force feed her the healing potion.
Alright, yeah, and that takes an action. I do have a homebrew rule that taking potions for yourself is such as a bonus action, but yeah, you heal 2d4 plus 2. So give me a 2d4 plus 2.
Me, right?
Yeah, you're administering it.
It's your potion.
It's your potion. Alright, 6 health goes back to Lydia. As you were knocked out, you once again, in very Lydia-style fashion, get back up again as you find breath, entering your lungs again. You're muted.
I have the essence of Chumbawamba on my side.
Okay.
I think we should drink every time Lydia goes down and gets back up again. We'll have liver damage at the end of the show. It's beautiful.
We'll all die of alcohol poisoning.
Anything else you want to do, Aussie? You have your movement still, and that's it.
I still think staying within range on Lydia is good. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna move. No, still impose disadvantage. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay where I am. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, Chitin Vale. You're
First
hiding
thing
behind a rock.
First, hiding behind a rock, I whisper quietly into the day. Is it day or night?
It's
Daytime,
day.
right? Into the day air. That I hope Lydia will be able to stay with us just a little longer. We're going to need her. And I'm going to heal you a little bit more.
6 ones with the 1. Don't even. Every time Chitin rolls a 1 on the healing word, healing, take a shot. We'll be dead in 5 minutes.
I swear, that's fucking bro. I'm literally, if we survive today, I'm gonna delete healing word and re-enter it.
Honestly, I think that's what you have to do. Honestly, because I think that's what you have to do, because I don't see... I think the mathematical thing is bugged. I'm not certain, but...
I don't know though, because I've rolled it a couple of times. Remember when I click it a bunch of times?
Yeah, just remake it, like, fix the seed.
I don't trust the macro anymore. I feel like it's gone beyond...
Yeah, this is going... I agree, it's going silly. But however, you still have your full action.
Okay, tell me this. My dear, sweet, Nederlands friend. I don't know what friend is in Dutch. Can I lay down and use the dodge action?
Oh, yeah.
Because
you just go prone.
Like
you're not down, as in you're knocked down. You just go prone and you just lower yourself to the ground, right?
I'm basically going to dive to the ground like here.
Yeah. It takes half your movement, and then it takes your full action to do a dodge action. Yeah, you can do that.
I actually recently looked this up for
I
some.
think it takes any movement,
It takes 0 movement to fall to the ground.
Yeah.
It actually takes half to stand up, but 0 to go to the ground. In older versions of D&D, it did take half to go down.
Okay, sorry. Then it takes nothing to go down.
I mean,
your dodge action already gives you the benefits of what it would, what prone would give you anyway. So
what I am like.
It takes nothing to go down.
Oh my god. The
Lydia suddenly takes 1d6 damage, psychic damage.
We all take 1d6.
1d6 psychic damage.
Yeah,
all
so
right.
I'm actually gonna although I'm not just laying on the ground, I'm gonna back up against this little rock, and sort of bide my time. But mechanically, I want to be prone.
And take the dodge action.
And dodging, because I feel like this thing's gonna fly over me and pepper the shit out of me with its shitty little tail spikes. And I don't want to.
That's fine. All right. And that's your turn. As this one starts swooping down and takes claw attack at Lydia as well as Aussie. I'm actually considering how low we are. I'm gonna roll on stream just so I don't get fucked. All right, it's +5. This one is for Lydia. 16.
Nope.
And this one is for Aussie. 16.
Yes.
All right.
I would like to impose disadvantage on that roll.
Yeah, you can do that. All right.
Yes, I can.
Which is 10.
Yes.
All right. Your dark block.
I knew I raised Lydia back from the dead for no reason.
Useful.
For a reason. However, he has a third attack.
Of course he does. Third input.
He's gonna third, and that's gonna go towards Lydia. And that's a 3, so fuck that noise. Alright, he just goes back up and swoops just above you. However, Lydia doesn't get an attack of opportunity because he just used a reaction to imposing special. Okay. We got that one down. However, the mystical dagger of +0. Can he do it? Can he do it?
Oh my god, I get to roll again for the dagger attack?
If you want to. You can also do your fist if you want to. Holy shit!
Minimum damage, but still, it counts.
3 exciting damage! Dear God!
Unlimited.
As you take 3 crit damage, as you kind of give him a paper cut.
It's like the wimpiest stab. Like,
Have
Well,
you
yeah,
missed
like-
anything today, though? Have you missed at all?
Yeah. If you Eldritch
I think
Blast.
I missed twice.
Yeah, you reach up, you jump, and you give him a nick, but it's a very painful nick.
It's one of those really shitty paper cuts.
All right. Since the manticores are reaching out of range right now, Eve continues to stabilize those who have fallen on the wall and can still be stabilized. As archers now haphazardly stand up and fire longbow shots. And 2 of them hit. One on the left one for 6 damage and one on the right one for 10 damage. Alright. They're starting to look pretty rough so far. Another manticore. Yeah, the manticore now starts just flying backwards. As the wounds start to add up. Lydia, your turn. You're muted?
no, I'm considering my next move, and I think it's going to be to huck a axe at this manticore that
All right.
is not too far away. Ace, how far away?
No. It's about 10, 20, 30, maybe 30 to 40 feet away.
It's in the air though, right? I couldn't
yeah,
run
yeah,
over
like
and
it's-
hit it with a sword.
No, that wouldn't just be outside of range, yeah. He is
Okay.
higher than that.
So I throw an axe.
At 1, 2, 20. I'll give you normal. I'll set it as a hit. For 9 slashing damage.
Ah!
Alright.
These axes have come in handy.
Alright, Aussie, your turn.
Okay. So the the guy over here, the hobgoblin.
I forgot to give him initiative. So we're just gonna say he's gonna go next after you. I forgot him a few rounds, I think. But
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna zap him with a Eldritch Blast, like as I land back on the ground.
alright.
11.
Unfortunately, that misses. As this manticore flies off as well, going higher and higher, Eve continues to try and... Can she actually make that? She starts to run around even further.
How did
Try
my
and
turn get
assist the
so
wounded.
lost and jumbled away from Aussie? I'm sure I was after Aussie.
Is it?
Was I not last couple of rounds?
Are you? We're at the bottom of the initiative order right now.
He should have came right before me.
Alright, well then...
I think I was after you because you had your crazy slicey thing as it came off the thing, and then I stabbed it with a rapier.
Oh, that's probably why I get confused, sorry. Yeah, Kaiten, go ahead, do your thing.
I think I was because I had a 12. Wait, where am I? What the fuck am I? Yeah, 12. I'm after him though.
Alright. Well, just go ahead, like, I think we need to skip your turn. We'll just...
So, all right. So these 2 guys are flying away from me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fuck them. I'm gonna crawl. I can crawl half my shit, right?
Yeah, it's 15 feet.
I'm gonna continue to crawl to there, so they don't see me. Old snake styly. And wait, this guy's not dead?
Now he's still, like, face down on the ground.
Alive.
Yep. Technically.
I'm gonna vicious mockery him.
Alright.
As I crawl forward, his face down, but I can see that his chest is moving. And yeah.
I'm just imagining this vicious mockery. Being like, can't even stand up.
Give me
As
a
I
vicious...
crawl around the corner, I'll like see him, and yeah, I'll tell him, what's the matter? Can't even stand up. And vicious mockery this.
Alright, you get disadvantage on wisdom... No, it's wisdom checks, not saves, right?
That's a great question. Let me check. I'm
I
not...
think
Wait,
it's
what?
saves. I think it's only checks, not saves.
Why? Oh, because of the hex.
Yeah, because of the hex, yeah.
Choose one ability when you hit. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made
Yeah.
with the...
Not saves then. But 15 is difficult to make, and I roll 4, so he's not gonna make that. And as he kind of looks up and stands up, he just sees the green flame in your eyes, and his eyes just roll back as some weird goo comes out of his mouth, and he just drops into the floor dead.
And then I also play dead.
Alright, and you go prone again.
Yeah.
Alright, indeed, the manticores now just fly off grid, if you will. As Lydia it is your turn.
Well, okay. Is there anything still around that I
Nope,
can...
they're flying away.
They're flying away? I look at them retreating into the sky and yell things after them that are impolite.
Alright, well he's dead. That was Kaiten's turn then. I'm gonna say that we're out of combat then. Because they just fly away. You guys have been able to fend off
120-foot spell range. Can I get
if
a
you were to
zap
crit and roll max damage, it wouldn't be enough.
on the Hobgoblin Riders?
Good point. Alright. That is a good point. The other one would be out of range. Because he's now dashing, so it would be 100 feet from your current location. But the left one is indeed still standing. You're right.
Yeah, I'm going to move over here. And I'm going to, as a bonus action, drag my sigil onto the Hobgoblin Rider. And I'm going to throw out an Eldritch Blast on his retreating back. And I'm going to yell out, "Where you going, you big chicken?"
Alright.
22!
22 indeed. 6. Give me a 1d6 again. Because of the Eldritch Blast. 8 damage. He takes a massive blow and seems to almost go unconscious, but he just goes down. And kind of looks around with a snarl on his face as he just continues to ride off. Now a little bit faster, as he is indeed looking as if he's near death, and he just dashes off at 100 feet.
Okay.
Alright. Now we're out of combat. Alright. As you guys look around, you can see the manticores fly off. The 2 manticores that are left fly off. They look wounded, and they are without still spikes, so the main danger from them has been neutralized through sheer... What's the word I'm looking for?
Strawberries.
Yes, sheer strawberries. However, you do notice that the men and women on the wall, they look rough, as Eve is still trying to fix people up. And there are still men and women fighting in front of you, as the armies are still pushing. They are currently at a standstill. You guys have...
the big guy? I'm sorry to interrupt.
The big guy?
I got excited then. I forget his goddamn name. I haven't got my notes.
Sturm?
yet.
You mean the seer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sturm. S-T-U-U-R-M. Give me a perception check. Give me a perception check. For that.
Perception is... I am on the ground.
Yeah, you are behind a wall. However, yeah, you do see a lot of men and women still fighting, swords clashing against shields. You do not see him.
Okay. Because we noticed him like heading our way, and I wanted to. I did make a mental note to keep an eye on him, and then we got dragged into this, and I sort of forgot. All right, I'm gonna get around the other side of this rock here, and take a breath, lean against it as I sort of stand up and keep an eye on what's going on. So I don't want to get hit by more manticore spikes.
All
and
right.
I'll look at Aussie and Lydia and see what they're doing.
All right.
Okay.
I am looking quite beat up, probably at about, half, couple of nasty injuries, but looking still enthused about the idea of fighting more,
That Viking blood, that spirit.
Yeah, just like, let's finish what we started, like, bring it on!
As you scream that out, you can hear a few people, yeah, from the wall. They look fucked, but so do you, and they're like, yeah! What is it, Whack?
I actually forgot to take note of how much damage I took with that last attack that I took. I know I healed up from the first one, but didn't I take a second one?
Yeah, like it was not that much damage. I think it was 4 or something.
Okay. We'll just call it 4. I can't remember.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. What is that you guys do? You do still see everybody still in the midst of battle as you look out.
You say Eve was healing a bunch of people, and we see her doing this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to look at Lydia, and I'm going to look up at Eve, and I'm going to say, perhaps we should regroup at the wall before we head back out.
The sorcerer's he's gotta be like right over there. Come on, if we go now, we can take him out.
Are you sure you're feeling okay, Lydia?
She looks almost like punch drunk. Like I look pretty bad. But it's one of those things where it's just the worse it gets, the more enthusiastic she seems to be.
Got any more potions there, Aussie? I've not been in Northern Ireland today, and I apologize for it. I don't know what's going on.
Racism there too, like
I just went to the wrong part. I haven't been from. I was like, I sound like a bog man right now, and I'm not from that part of Ireland. That's not what I'm trying to channel.
I look at Lydia and I sort of like look down at like a pouch at my waist, and I grab out my other healing potion and I sort of hold it out for Lydia.
I take the healing potion and just straight slam it back.
All right, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
As you're not the one drinking it, so you can make the check. 10.
Ooh,
nice.
No, that's it's actually a 9.
It's supposed to be plus 2. Yeah, it's supposed to be plus 2.
All right. Well, 9. Far enough.
Still
pretty decent. Still at 9 health. Some of your wounds close up. All right, you guys are in the midst of battle. The decision has to be made.
I'll shout back at Lydia then. Can you see him? Sturm, the magic wielder.
Can I see him?
Make a perception check.
Can any of us see him?
I already tried and failed.
Man.
I
Make a perception check.
I immediately turn to Chitin as he asks the question, and I make one of these motions. It's like the sort of hair that's like falling all down my face. So this motion, you can see there's just like blood all over my eyes and like down in my hair, and I'm just like, nope.
Aussie, make me a perception check. 12. No. However, what you do notice is that about 200-300 feet away, as you kind of pay attention, there is a large regrouping of hobgoblins and goblins happening. It's the same place where the manticores, presumably if you follow their path, are regrouping.
Aussie, what do those other potions do on your belt there?
I don't think I have any other potions.
Did you not get like fucking stealth potions or whatever?
No, she didn't have those ready.
They weren't ready yet.
Oh, I thought you had 2 of each. Shit. Then I do not propose the plan that I was going to propose. Guess what it was going to be. I look back to Lydia. What do you want to do? We're going to go out and try and find him?
Well, I mean, it looks like everybody's kind of moving that way. Like, I looked at sort of like the sides and, you know, the various lines of battle and see how everything's going. Can I assess that? I assume we're not alone, but I mean, that's unclear to me, so let me know.
I said, like, they had multiple formations, right? But since the fight has been going on for a little while, the formations that once were have taken a beating, right? The numbers have dwindled, and they're just making, they're reforming the formations with what they have left, so they can make presumably a final push.
But I'm assuming that we didn't actually move that far away from like the 40 or something guys that like charged past us.
That's 100. Those have like charged away from you, like they're 100 feet away from you.
Yeah, but 100 feet, I can still see 100 feet, right?
Yeah.
So like, how does that look? Is the line holding, or are we fighting this shit out of them?
It's a standstill. It is a standstill right now.
All right, so I'm gonna sort of incline with my chin and be like, that way. They could use us wherever we can help.
Well, Radulf said that they can't hold their own against the magic wielders, so I think that's literally our job.
That's what I'm saying. If that sorcerer shows up and we're not there, problematic.
Right. Lead on.
Alright. As our heroes, possibly future heroes, I guess, decide to take the charge and take the fight to Sturm, the one who's leading this charge, we will lead... We'll lead the charge towards a break, because I need one. Not sure about you guys, but I could use a break. We'll be right back in a couple of minutes. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure in the meantime to tweet out the stream and follow these beautiful people. We'll drop some links in the chat, but we'll be back in a couple of minutes. See you soon. Alright. We have returned from our short intermissions. Lydia just healed herself with a potion. Apparently that comes down to Helia in my brain. As I also have to make sure to unmute you guys, otherwise it just feels like,
Pretty good name.
there you go, Helia. You just take 9 hit points back from the health potion. You guys decided to take the battle to Sturm, the seer of the hobgoblins, the one who was known to control the magics. That would be the head of magics of this sect of hobgoblins. Alright. You guys charge north. The place where you fought most of the hobgoblins with nearby the ballistas and such. That's where you guys charge back into. Alright. I'll move you guys over to the plain. And if you guys want to put your characters for me around about here, that would be great. Right there at the bottom. Alright, as you guys move up about 100 feet, you can see goblins dropping significantly. Hobgoblins, they seem to be a bit sturdy, and it seems that the line is surprisingly holding. There are more people from Amarok left, however they do have less armor and less strong metal to deal with. So it kind of evens out. You guys move up to the north, and you do see, as the formations kind of start spreading around to fill up the lines that are fighting, you do see a particular hobgoblin dressed in this dark leather robe, almost like a witch hunter type attire in terms of his coat, which is laid in with rudimentary pieces of metal. It looks unwieldy but strong. His face, misformed flesh with charcoal around his mouth and eyes. He seems to have a battle axe in one hand, ragged on the edges, as he's screaming out orders left and right, and he looks angry. What is that you guys do?
Has he seen us?
Give me an insight check. 18. As you kind of gauge his movements, he seems to be too busy still spreading out the formations, giving orders and such. He doesn't seem to have noticed you guys as of yet.
Wait, where is he?
He's just straight up north of you. I'll put him down on the map. Hold on.
That must be because Lydia is not actually on the map.
Lydia
that's a good point.
Lydia has transcended Lydia's corporeal form and become Helia. And she's
She's now a lot lighter as well, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm now also a minor deity. Just
Yeah.
I
Well,
am here to heal and punch gods in the face.
We'll make sure to punch you at our earliest convenience.
That's okay. That can be a prayer. That would be a prayer if I were a god.
Hey, sucker punch people, that's the prayer.
Come to my divine domain.
Alright.
Sucker punch me.
Yeah, like I said, you guys have indeed pulled in significant attention with the explosions, and you see him move towards the ballistas in between the hills right now. That's where you see him. He has he's surrounded by a few goblins, a few hobgoblins. He has a small posse with him.
My original plan actually was to kind of hide, but I don't think we can, so...
Alright.
I'm just gonna do my usual thing of looking towards Lydia and seeing how she reacts to the situation as the trained battle master of the group.
Alright.
Yeah, you're muted.
Assuming I've seen this guy, which I think I have, I'm terrible at clicking my mute button.
Yeah, you have, at this point you guys can see him, like he kind of stands out, right?
I pelt my way across the battlefield towards him. Because he's our job, like Brad said earlier, we gotta deal with him.
Alright. As I said, he has a small posse with him that I'm not gonna resurrect, apparently. That are kind of walking with him. surrounding him.
They're all a bunch of posses anyway.
All right. You guys move forward onto the battlefield. Like, you just walk or actually straight up charge? What's the plan here?
Well, I mean, like I said, I'm running directly across the battlefield towards...
You are actively trying to engage him, is what you're saying?
100%.
All right. The other two, you follow?
Yeah.
All right. Now, as I said, there's multiple people charging out. That had charged out, and they are fighting around this town, around this place. Lydia, give me a 1d6.
Sure.
One. All right. As you kind of look around, of all your fellow people from Amarok, there is this one lad who just knocks down a hobgoblin and kind of looks around on what he has to do, and he sees this approaching leader as you guys engage, and he joins you. He joins you in this charge. He has a two-handed weapon.
Hell yeah, picking up a random guy. Good
All
job,
right.
Paul.
Is it Steve? Does he have flasks like as body armor?
Fine, it's Steve. It's Steve indeed. His sickness, like he just knocks him down. Surprisingly good of a warrior, considering he was drinking all the time. You know, you have tasted his Amarok moonshine, Aussie. It tastes like fucking shite. And you as well, Lydia. You have
No big
tasted some of
deal.
it as well. But he looks like he's enjoying himself. He's somewhat bloody, though it looks more like their blood as opposed to his. And he just kind of runs towards you. Ah! What's next?
That one!
Kind of looks around, gives you a nod, and just, you know, starts leading the charge with you.
Head down, shield forward, charging at our friend the mage.
All right, you guys need to get close. And closer. And at this point, I'll say we'll roll initiative.
Okie
So
dokie.
give me the righteous numbers.
Is that righteous enough for you, Ace? Does that do anything for you?
Oh man.
Yay.
I'm excited. I'm excited. That's what I am. I am righteously excited.
Aussie's done. Aussie had his moment.
All right.
It's the calm before the storm.
You know, the sounds of
Bring
battles.
the thunder!
The sounds of battle still around you. All right. Sturm is a little bit slower as he has much armor on. All right. I believe that makes us have the formation. All right. Possibly the final battle as a beholder shows up. All right.
Please don't say that.
An actual beholder shows up.
Thing is, we've been level 3 for literally eons. I think a beholder would destroy us.
You know, if you keeps rolling ones and you keep rolling 20s, there might be a small chance you possibly might
Depends
make
what
it.
Steve can do.
Yeah.
Entirely depends.
Turns out Steve should have been on all of these missions outside the city instead of us.
He is actually a level 20 god, right?
Yeah,
He
I'm
is
sure.
the embodiment of Tyr. Sucker punches you across the face, you gain 10 health. Alright, regardless, the first hobgoblin with shield, typical attire, you know, the breastplate, the shields, the long sword. He takes this, he moves 30 feet towards the front, and he raises his shield, preparing for impact, taking a dodge action. The goblin here kind of chaotically runs to the side and takes a shot at Chitin. Takes a shot at Chitin with
Come on,
a total
man.
hit of 8. So I'm going to go on a limb and say that kind of misses.
Not much of a limb, considering my AC, but yeah, that misses.
All right. Which brings us to the other one, the goblin, who also moves forward. Raises his small shield up, also taking a dodge action, kind of like imitating what the other one does, the other hobgoblin. Lydia, it is your turn.
Okay, hang on. I gotta figure out where I'm at. What I'm doing. Okay. I can get to that guy. Haha. And that is my turn because I can do nothing else.
You charge? You dash? What is it? You duck a double dash?
Oh yeah, I dash.
Alright, you're a brave paladin.
60 feet, bring it on.
Alright. Which brings us to Steve. His 3 flasks wobbling on his chest belt. Moving forward, he kind of joins you with a brave charge to the front line. You just hear him scream, "For Amarok!" Wearing a 2-handed great sword. Looks kind of like the ones that you guys have been bringing back from the back of holding. That's the one.
Should have given him the frickin' mace.
Alright.
The
I'm
plus
sorry,
one.
I didn't know the random drunk from the gate would show up in those fights.
The
Alright.
greatsword was the +1.
Oh, was it the greatsword? I thought it was the mace. I thought we had a
No,
mace.
the mace was the masterwork one, which is +1 to
Yeah.
damage.
Oh, the damage. Yeah, the mastercraft.
No, like Strongwalker back when he was still strong walking, took the great swords and put them in the bag of holding, and those were like the bag of holding was emptied, and thus they had access to these beautiful long swords. All right, they don't do anything else besides just charging towards you, shields up. Only one of them has a dodge action, but that's mechanically not important for now. Chitin Vale.
It's me, Chitin Vale. Oh my god. So, let's see how far away these guys are. Oh, I don't even need to move if I don't want to move. Man. Oh, there's this guy here. What's he doing? Is he one of them?
Yeah, he has a bow and archer. He's a small crossbow essentially.
Alright, screw that guy. I'm going for him. I'm going to get over to here. So I'm just going to start heading towards this guy. And then I would like to Vicious Mockery him in preparation for
Alright.
his next attack. So as I head forward... Wait, he's dodging. Is that the one that was dodging?
No, it's the one on the left that's touching, the one with the shield.
Oh, I didn't see him either. Sorry,
He just
I'm reading
chaotically
it
moved
now.
around to see what was going on.
Alright, okay. Then I will not say dodge this. I will just call him a child of a slattern in Elvish.
Alright. Taking 2 psychic
whisper.
damage. Alright, I'm gonna roll
It
these
says the
things.
disadvantage.
Yep.
Main reason I ever did Vicious Mockery someone.
Alright. That's a 6, so yeah, he is currently suffering from Vicious Mockery, giving his next attack a disadvantage as well as taking 2 psychic damage. Alright, he flinches and curses at you in Goblin Noise. Sturm. Kinda does nothing. He just kinda walks around slowly and with arrogance towards him, looking like he's just gonna walk past you guys. His eyes are set upon finding this stone, and he has deduced that it's probably somewhere in the city.
He's scared. Don't lie.
Get near him. I dare you. Aussie, your
Challenge
turn.
accepted.
Aussie. You're muted?
The archer with the crossbow.
Yes.
I'm going to pull my fingers up and around, and I assume that I still am good on my hex, or no? Has an hour passed?
No, I'm gonna, like, these battles are like minutes, right? So you're getting at the end of your hex, I would say.
Okay.
But you're still good.
So yeah, I'm gonna drag the hex over onto this guy as a bonus action.
All right.
And it's gonna be his wisdom. What the hell?
All right, wisdom indeed. Give me an Eldritch. Also an Eldritch Blast,
yes.
I take it?
Yes, I am in fact going to cast an Eldritch Blast. Hey!
All right, 6 force damage. Give me And that's 6. Yeah, you just... The symbol burns into his face. You see him reel back as the blast of chaotic energy just blows off his head. Or half of his head, his bone protrudes from it, he falls back.
Heck
I start to breathe heavy and like hold my hands up. And like all the blackness sort of turns to ink from his blood, and I sort of inhale it.
Indeed, so you get your temporary life. Alright. However, the hobgoblin now in the front takes a swing at Steve.
No, Steve.
And misses. And they don't get multi-attack, do they? They do not, luckily enough. Alright. That's the goblin that was just murdered. The goblin right here kind of runs towards
Hate to be
here.
a party pooper, but they do have advantage. With Marshall.
Yeah, but only when they hit, they get additional damage. This is not pack tactics.
I thought it was, oh yeah, okay.
No, that's pack tactics, that's wolves and such.
Yeah.
I wish they had advantage. Alright, this goblin just kind of, like, excitingly tries to join his bigger brothers of sorts. Tries to get a stab in, and Steve... with this small bow... Well, small bow is a small weapon. I'm actually gonna roll here. 17. That does hit. As he takes...
Is Steve human or an elf?
He's human.
Or something else? Okay.
He's human. Alright, he takes 7 damage. Giving a deep cut as this small creature surprised him. Lydia, your turn.
In my efforts to get at the mage, basically strike down as hard as possible the guy in front of me, with no regard for anything.
Alright.
I am trying. Basically, my goal is I am trying to make eye contact with the mage while just killing his minions and moving towards him.
Alright.
Hang on. Does that hit anyone? These hobgoblins in front of me?
No, they're wearing shields, unfortunately, so it just clangs towards their shields. Alright, Steve.
Damn it.
Steve.
Wait, I have inspiration.
You do.
I'm rolling it.
Alright, go for it.
What?
Oh, 24. That's 24. That actually does hit then. Yep, give me damage. That's 10 slashing damage.
Yep.
I'll allow it. Alright.
You'll allow the damage?
I'll allow the damage. The one right in front of you, right?
Yep.
Alright, yeah, you just cleave deep into his arm. It starts to fall next to him. It's like limping on his side. As he screams out his pain, his shield kind of just drops next to him. As he looks like on death's door with one hand in the grave. Arm in the grave. Steve, reeling in pain from this deep cut, screams out and is going to use his action surge to make 2 swings. One at the one one against the goblin that just stabbed him, and another one against the goblin that stabbed him. And I hate everything about life. Alright, he misses both attacks. Alright, which brings us to the one next to Steve.
Steve's a noob. Steve's a goddamn scrub. I knew it. I could feel it.
That's a +3. Alright. That's a 20, that hits. And he gets martial advantage against him as well, which is 2d6 and 1d8. So run d8 plus 1. He takes 4 damage from that and an additional 2d6. It's 11 damage. He still stands, but he is looking rough. As the one in front of Lydia now swings at her. His shield is dropped and he's reeling back in pain, but he swings at Lydia in a last-ditch effort. I was rolling on the screen. To attempt to hurt the ones who have hurt him. Alright. 8. That misses.
Tink.
The shield is strong. Chitin.
So... I hate the situations that you put us in, Ace. Okay.
Hey, you just helped kill somebody. Just, you know, I have faith in you. Kind of.
I feel like I'm gonna do something here.
It is your turn.
That is going to hit Lydia and Steve.
Oh, you jerk. All right, controversial move. Do it. If I can stay on my feet, it's worth it.
It's so like. Okay. Based on the fact that I am able to heal, I am going to cast Shatter in the middle of that group.
Okay, so you're gonna hit Steve and you're gonna hit Lydia.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna cast it? Where exactly are you gonna cast it?
Here. So, will it hit him? No. Is that square?
Yeah, that's it. No, it's the square behind that.
Okay.
So it's just he's just out.
It's gonna hit all of these.
Yeah. Okay.
If you got closer.
If I get closer?
You could technically save Lydia.
No, I can't hit this guy though. This one. John on the right. John the Hobgoblin on the right there.
John needs to die.
Wax looking at me now, and I can feel the orthodox DM in him screaming at the unorthodox DM that I am. And I don't know why, and I'm not going to find out until we're all dead. And Whack is blocking me on all
right.
social.
In the interest of time, what are you going to do?
Brad, bring the thunder.
All right.
Pain.
So I'm going to pull out the old loot once more, and with my only level 2 spell slot, I'm going to hit the G chord. Is there a G chord? Who plays guitar? I don't.
Yes. Yes, there's a G chord.
God damn it, you piece of shit.
Alright, 9 thunder damage with a DC 15. I want a Constitution saving throw from Lydia. Alright, you fail. You take 9 thunder damage. Is there a pushback effect on it?
Yeah, no, actually, no, it does.
No, it's not, is there?
Just damage, I think.
Yeah, you take 9 thunder damage. Steve makes his roll with a natural 20. And it's half damage, that's 4. Alright, he's starting to look rough. Like real rough, like near death's door rough. Alright, the other ones, 9 thunder damage.
I would like to point out, by the way,
Alright.
that a creature made of inorganic material, such as stone, crystal, or metal, has disadvantage on the saving throw. So, Lydia, are you made of any of those things?
No.
No.
I was just checking. I figured, what the hell?
She has a hard stone.
Am I? Yeah. No, I've actually been a golem this whole time.
Yeah, I mean,
Oops.
That's how we
Secrets
find out.
The disguise drops, right?
You're not.
Alright.
You sure you're not like a Warforged elf, or?
Fail. Alright, the goblin
That's
over
how
here.
she's lived so long.
The goblin over here shatters. He just like the very flesh of his bones just kind of like it's torn off it as he kind of drops to the ground.
It's like a giant sonic boom that Guile fires.
Do they have any plus 10? I have to make a DC 15, right? Okay, that fills. Yep, that fills. Alright, he drops down as well. He only had like 1 hit point left anyway after Lydia was done with him. And the one at the bottom, natural 20, so he makes it, so he takes... Alright, so the goblins are both dead. That one is dead. That one has taken some damage. Alright. Alright. God damn it, AoE attacks, man. They are sexy.
Following it up, as the sonic boom launches outwards, I will shout, "Steal yourself!" at Lydia.
Alright.
And heal her for 8 HP.
Oh my god, it's not a 6.
It's not a 6, guys.
Alright, you get 8 hit point back.
Essentially,
Very
I
nice.
took 1 damage.
Yeah.
Worth.
Alright.
Definitely.
As the ones that are next dropping him, Sturm actually takes notice.
Haha, I made him look.
Takes notice and walks
Damn right he
up.
did it. Just an enormous sonic boom just landed like
Yeah.
1 foot away from him and just fucked up half his men.
Alright.
Bring it on, Sturm.
And as he sees that, he... yeah, alright.
What's he gonna do? Nothing, that's what.
He's gonna cast... What's the range in that? Yeah, he's gonna cast both Steve and Lydia a chill touch. As he can target 2 individuals with it.
Okie
On a
doke.
hit, the target takes a 1d8 necrotic damage. So, I'll
is gonna
roll
be
this
nice.
one's for...
Wait, chill touch? How's he doing it from a distance? Isn't it a touch spell?
Nah, it's a touch spell with a range of 120 feet.
Oh,
it's
it's
like a
got
ghost
120
hand or a cold hand. It just comes out and like says hello,
Okay.
and then smothers you until you're dead.
It's like an
Alright.
evil mage hand, right?
Yeah, kind of.
That actually hurts people and stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely far from favorable. So we'll give you that one. All right.
Oh, that was a Brad joke. Excessive yielding. Excessive idling. Sorry.
I think it's just this. Hold on, guys. I'm looking at my sheet for my DM.
Oh, Ace
box.
doesn't know his mages.
No, it's the thing is, the problem is that the sheet that I'm using is not working.
Bad workman.
Oh
blames
no,
his
Ace!
sword.
24.
Familiar with his mages.
All right, the one on Steve, the drunkard, who is surprisingly ferocious, hits. The one on Lydia misses. As this ice cold hobgoblin hand just kind of reaches out and then splits into 2. Steve takes... I don't think he's going to survive this. 1d8.
Happy birthday to
7.
the ground, Steve.
Yep. Steve takes this cold hand that just kind of puts him at the throat and just crushes his windpipe. As he takes 8 necrotic damage and he drops to the ground.
Wrecked. Lol.
Unconscious.
Told you he was a noob.
Alright, which brings us back to Aussie.
Okay.
Freaking scrub.
I am going to move. I guess. Let's see. I'll move here. There we go. And I am going to drag my hex over to this guy in the back there with the staff, the guy Sturm, and I am going to impose disadvantage on his intelligence checks.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Eldritch Blast at him.
Intelligence checks, I'll do this one.
That's not
Alright.
good.
That's not gonna hit, unfortunately. Alright, the wounded hobgoblin in front of Lydia, or connected to Lydia, is gonna take a swing at her. 11 at misses.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
Which brings us to Lydia.
Lydia is going to counterattack on that guy, and swing her sword with great justice.
Alright.
How's that?
Wins. Yep, and you just cleave through his neck as he falls slack to your blade. Your blade kind of gets stuck on the hobgoblin in his neck as you try to pull it out. As
He
blood just
sort of
kinda gush-
extends a little too far on that attack and leaves himself open, and I shove my sword directly through his trachea.
Alright, there you go.
Problem
Yeah,
solved.
it gets a little bit stuck, but with a little bit of back and forth motion, you get it out as blood just kind of pours over your chest and face. But he is indeed Chet. He's Chet. He's now dead. Alright. Steve is, knocked that fuck out. He is dead. But he isn't. Alright. He kind of walks around, takes a swing to Lydia's backside. Actually, I'm gonna roll on the stream.
You
keep
trying to
forgetting
carve
that.
off a cheek?
There you go. What?
Swung at
5.
Lydia's backside.
What? He's on the backside.
No
Make
chance.
this-
This steel wall of defense holds firm.
Armor. It is one hell of a thing. Chitin.
Yeah, it is early anyway.
Okay, so it's just Sturm. And he is a magic caster, so I do not want to do anything. I'm kind of spent at this point, so I'm just gonna fire an arrow at him and hope that he's not. Is he armored up? What is he wearing?
Yeah, he's wearing some form of very sturdy plated. You know how witch hunters look with those long ropes? Imagine that made of like a sturdy black, dark brown leather laid in with like metal plates. He's also wearing metal greaves and metal boots.
What is he? He's some sort of evil cleric? Alright. Alright, I hate him already. A lot. Yeah, I'm gonna, like, fire an arrow at him at this point. And see how, yeah.
Alright. Yep. It just kind of, like, bounces off one of his metal plates that he has on. Which brings us to Sturm. As more of his men drop, he kind of walks over to Lydia and takes a swing with his... Whoa, hello, hold on.
Move to front, move to back.
Move to front, there you go. Sorry. Boom. As he takes a swing with his battle axe.
D20.
27.
27.
27 hits. So you are going to take... Alright. Yeah, he swings the blade, but the blade's covered in... Seems to be charged up with some black energy as he brings it down. As you take a total of 16 damage.
You're muted.
Ow. Still up, but ow.
Alright, Aussie, your turn.
Okay. I am going to, I'm just gonna throw out another Eldritch Blast because that's all I can fucking do.
Give it to me.
Do I want to do that? Yeah, I think I do. Okay.
On whom? On Sturm?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fail. That's a fail. Alright, the goblin now... oh, he's dead, so... Yeah, Lydia, it's your turn.
Just trying to see if there's anything that I might be able to do.
Any secret bullshit that I can think of at the last minute.
That's pretty much. I'm looking for, like, can I chop his hand off so his battle axe can suck it? You know, like that.
Well, he has one hand free, so it just switches over to the other hand.
Oh, it's only one-handed? Okay, I thought it was like,
he's using it one-handed, let me put it that way.
Like a big motherfucking thing.
No, he's using it as one hand right now.
Oh, okay,
So
well I'm just
imagine
gonna...
if you were to use this two
In
hands.
response to him hitting me with it while I was fighting his friend, I'm going to turn around with, like, the wound still, you know, like, in my back. Turn around towards him, shield facing him, and just say, that wasn't very honorable. And then attempt to stab him.
Alright, go for it.
How's that?
That hits. And it hits nicely.
He's like a mage or something, so I'm hoping he'll just, like...
11 damage. Alright, he's gonna use his reaction now for something. Alright. He's gonna use his reaction. As you cut through him, you find a weak spot in his arm and his blood comes out. And it falls down. It stops in mid-air. And it comes back to him, forming some kind of shield in front of him. A translucent crimson shield. Alright. Alright.
I still stabbed him. Whatever that is, it doesn't matter.
Alright, the one behind you now takes a swing at D. For 10. That's a miss. Alright, Chitin Vale.
Is Lydia all messed up now?
She's looking rough.
Very much so.
Super.
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
What about this guy? The one, the hobgoblin next to her.
Looks pretty fucked up as well.
Alright, I'm gonna vicious mockery him.
Alright.
I'll call him a pig something in Elvish.
Alright.
A pig
A
something.
pig something in Elvish, chat. 15. So he makes it. So nothing happens.
And then I shall be using my very last spell slot to ask Lydia to stand strong. Heal her up for 7.
Sweet.
That's the very last.
Row.
I'm standing as best I can, Chitin.
It's the very last of that.
You got him, Rock. I am the tiger.
Alright.
And then let's see here. Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
Okay. He reaches out to Lydia as he just cut him, and he doesn't okay with that. He is far from okay with that. He reaches out with his free hand, makes a few signals, and his hand turns almost black as chaotic energy, necrotic energy, starts to fuse into it, and he just tries to press it onto you. That's a hit.
Cool.
I think it is this. Alright, yeah, you take a total of 21 necrotic damage.
I am down by a long amount of health. I am diggity down.
Alright, Lydia falls down as her chest just kind of splits open and becomes necrotic from the inside.
It's really, really hard to block touch attacks with a shield. That's how I justify that.
Ozzy, your turn.
Okay.
Mind you,
Yeah.
there's still people around you, right?
I yell out, Lydia! And I'm just gonna throw out another Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
And yeah, I think I'm gonna move first. Let's see, how far can I go? 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna go there.
You're going off grid. Alright, you go all the way over there.
Yeah, and here we go. Oh,
That is a miss.
but I'm lucky.
You're right. I'll take the 23 then.
Okay,
So that's hits for
so I got to roll
4.
another damage die. Is that
no.
the? Oh no! Oh
That
no!
was-
I'm sorry. My bad. It wasn't a crit. My bad.
No, it wasn't
Okay.
a crit.
All right, and he is hexed.
Yeah. It seems that... yeah, like it seems that whatever damage you just did, it just dispersed that shield. It just seemed to be enough to disperse it.
Okay.
Alright. Which brings us back to the one here.
I am bleeding on the ground. There's a slight coughing up of blood.
Give me a death saving throw.
Yeah, we see if I get.
You come back
and
up.
I cough.
Yes.
I cough
Yes.
up a little blood. I spit on his boots, and I fucking pick myself up. Like, fuck you.
You can actually see, like, just a small, in a fraction of a second, this micro expression of confusion, and just, alright, not bad. Not bad. Nice. Alright, this changes to what this hobgoblin goes
And
to.
I take a dodge action, because I think I can do that.
I'll allow it. I think it takes your time, it takes... I'll allow it.
I
Alright,
get
you
up
come back
for
up.
half my movement and dodge action.
I'll allow it. Don't worry about it. Alright, dodge action. The one behind you sees you come back up and takes another swing. Bada swing. Dodge action, that's a miss. Because you were dodging. Shield at the ready. Chitin. And as this is happening, there are many
now
people
I'm
still
confused.
fighting around you, right? Like it's the standstill. As people move from back and forth to fight wherever is needed.
Vicious Mockery, the little guy again. For 1, even if he fails.
Alright. That's a flat D20. That's a 3, so he takes a disadvantage on his next attack and takes 1 damage. Alright. Looking good.
till this guy attacks.
Yeah,
Alright.
this is where it gets difficult
Use that.
with his plus 7,000 modifier or whatever.
He's got a plus
Okay, he is
9.
indeed. He raises up his battle axe and takes another swing
Yeah.
at you. But it's with disadvantage. 18.
Yes, pink.
You can feel the severe strength behind the blow, but you can hold it. The gods are with you today. Aussie, your turn.
All right. Yeah. I just yell, Lydia, and I throw out another Eldritch Blast.
All right. On whom? On Sturm?
Yeah.
All right, that misses. Lydia, freshly back from the dead. Again, shot. Your turn.
Come on, hit me! Just like dodge action.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
All right. And your wish is my command. As the one in the back takes a swing at you, that's already a miss. I'm not even gonna try. Chitin, your turn.
Vicious Mockery, that little guy again.
All right.
Try and chip
2
away.
damage. 1d20.
Chip away
Yep,
him.
another
headache.
2. All right, anything else you do?
When you said he looked like all beat up, I thought you meant like 2 away from dead.
You don't know how bad he is, but he's looking really bad.
Okay. No, that's all I'm doing.
All right. Which brings us back.
Launching in obscenities from
All
where
right,
I
as
am.
you scream out to him, he grabs his battle axe with 2 hands and just brings it down upon thee. All right, that hits.
Yeah.
All
it
right,
does.
but he's using it as 1 hand, as with 2 hands right now. So that's 1d10 plus 3. That's not the damage I was going for. God damn it.
Well,
can't
I only
type.
have 1 HP because I just picked myself
Yeah, you're
up
right.
from being dead.
Um,
So as you bring the hobgoblin guy brings the battle axe into my shoulder over my shield, there's a momentary sort of like pause, and there's just like falls forward onto this guy like towards his boots
Yeah.
and onto her knees and just kind of, I don't know, there's like that
slack.
defiance even in falling over, and like takes her sweet time dying.
All right. Yeah, like his axe stuck in your set. There's this black energy that burns into you, that burns away at your divine being. The divine energy is within you, and just kicks you back from him, and that's gonna be his move. Aussie, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again, man.
All right.
And
all I need is another 20. It's not gonna be that hard.
9.
Yeah. It unfortunately misses. Lydia, give me another natural 20. 1 fail.
Not this time.
All
Not
right.
this time.
This one starts making his way up to the one who has been annoying him. And actually runs at him, but doesn't do anything else. Which brings us to Chitin.
What to do?
Dance competition. Bring it on.
Bring it on. It's like the end of fucking Guardian. I'll just, as soon as he's running towards me, as he's running, I'll shout, bring it on. Dance competition. I won't say dance competition.
Alright.
Bring it on.
15.
Fuck you.
So he makes it. Alright, Sturm just gonna kicks you aside, Lydia. And just ignores the other 2. Actually... Hold on. He's gonna cast Cure Wounds on himself.
What a bastard.
For 6 total health. Alright. Aussie, your turn. Mute it.
This is a tough one.
Yeah.
Rock, a hard place in a Lydia.
Yeah.
You can always use your action to scream out.
There's surely fuck all we can do for Lydia right now.
Well, I mean, like, mechanically, there's a couple things I can do. Like, I can dash and run up, and I still can't spare the dying, so it's going to be at least one turn.
No, I mean, use your turn more aggressively than that. Like, it's not worth it.
Yeah, I know.
I just have to hope for a 20. That's my life right now. The next 2 days.
I'm going to, as a bonus action, no, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it, and I'm gonna throw out an Eldritch Blast at this guy without moving the hex. Yeah. No, I'll move. I'm gonna move the hex. I'm gonna drag the hex over. The sigil's gonna appear on this guy's chest, and I'm gonna cast an Eldritch Blast.
All right. It's unfortunately a miss. And what do you affect him with?
It's gonna be his dexterity.
Dexterity. All right.
Because so far these checks have not mattered.
Lydia, give me a death saving throw.
Gonna be a 1. For Christ's sake.
14. That's a success. It's the top of the turn, and as I said, people are running back and forth, fighting whatever needs to be. Since it's your turn, Lydia, give me a 1d4. 3. All right. Let's see. I'm just gonna real quickly copy these guys. All right, you see one was fighting to the left, charges onto the field, and 2 from the right. As this battlefield extends far. They surprisingly all look like Steve, but that's probably the adrenaline confusing you. As they join the fray, pulling away from other fights and coming into here, as they just murdered the goblins and the hobgoblins. Alright, I'll give them a quick initiative. Though they do look wounded. Alright. Which brings us to this creature over here who runs at his first target. Can't do anything else.
I made a bit of a mechanical error. I forgot. They have to be dead for me to move the hex. So the hex is still on the other guy.
Oh, I thought you could just use your bonus. Oh, you're right.
It has to be when they drop to 0.
That's fine. I'll switch it around then. All right. Just moves towards them. All right, and the hobgoblin in front of Chitin takes a swing at Chitin. But it's a disadvantage, I believe. No, actually not. He makes it safe. But it's still a miss. So you are good to go. The other one runs towards his friend, but can't do anything else. Chitin, your turn.
Man, this guy in front of me needs to fucking fuck off. I actually want to try and stab at him with a rapier, which is madness, I know. But I'm going to try and just stab at him this time.
Do it, Brad.
22. That hits, and it's 2 damage. You stab him, and he seems to give way. Blood. He starts to choke on his own blood. But yet draws breath.
For fuck's sake. Okay. There's nothing else I can do, but I'm happy that my little rapier pick has drawn blood again. As I pull it out from between the chink in his armor or whatever, I managed to squeeze the little thin blade through.
Alright. Groom once again casts Chill Touch. On, let's see, on both Chitin and one of his newfound allies to the side. This one is for the ally. 14, that is just a miss. This one is for Chitin. Natural 20. You take...
Yay!
yeah, oh yeah, that's actually 48. Hold on.
Oh god.
You take 12 necrotic damage.
That's all right. That
Okay,
hurts. It stings.
okay.
I'm upset about it. I don't feel good, but I weather that storm and continue to stand, bloodied.
Does Sturm gotta choke a bitch?
Yeah, like he just bit slaps you around with this frosty hand. And like a White Walker has touched you, you have now this burn on your face. Alright, Aussie. Speak to me.
Yeah, I'm going to throw out an Eldritch Blast on the guy in front of Chitin, the Hobgoblin in front of Chitin.
Alright, go for it.
17.
17 hits.
Okay.
And in
For
fact, with the 1 health point remaining, you just blast half of his upper body over Steve 3 as he covers himself in this dark, crimson, corrupted, fucking disgusting blood. Pronouns.
Yeah, the black ink of the spell sort of rises up looking for a home, but I am already full to the brim with the black ink.
Yeah, it just disperses into the air. Alright. This one takes a swing at Sturm. Aggressively so. With a 2-handed sword and just about hits. Alright. And does 7 slashing damage on it. Alright. I can do math. Beautiful. Lydia. A death saving throw, please.
I have a success, doesn't that mean I just am stable?
No, you need 3 successes or 3 fails.
God.
A crit success means you're back up at 1 health. A crit fail means 2 fails.
Alright.
That's 1 fail.
Ooh.
Alright.
One more fail and I'm out, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright. This individual right here runs. Cannot. Alright, he's gonna run towards Lydia. He's gonna use his action surge to try and drag her away. And alright. So he's gonna take a. Am I? He's not gonna take an attack of opportunity. However, he can only move at half speed, so he's only gonna move one way. Sturm does not bother himself with attacking. He needs his reaction for other stuff. Which brings us to Dead Hobgoblin, which is dead. Alright. This one runs in front and doesn't do anything as he has to use a dash action to get there. Chitin, your turn.
I am having more luck with physical weaponry. So I'm going to fire an arrow in at him again.
It seems so. Is it 7 piercing damage towards Groom?
Huh?
Towards Groom, right?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, the arrow finds him. And hurts. It hurts. Alright, he's gonna use his reaction to once again create that shield out of the very blood that he has lost. As you can just hear him curse under his breath. Alright. Groomsh takes a swing.
Isn't it Sturm?
Sorry, not Groom, Sturm. Sturm.
Oh my god, it's
Yeah.
Groom. We just think it's Sturm and it's the fucking
Sturm.
god.
Sorry, Sturm
Groom
takes a swing.
Wouldn't he be like the Hobgoblin, like equivalent of Santa Claus?
Yes,
Yeah.
sure.
Groom.
He takes a swing at the one in front of him for 24. That's a hit.
He brings gifts.
It's 2d8 plus 3.
Is that a severed head? Delicious.
10 damage, yeah. Alright, the individual that just body blocked is unfortunately fallen immediately. Because they were already looking wounded as they approached. Aussie, your turn.
Yeah, I am gonna do something really different and throw out an Eldritch Blast at Sturm.
Okay. Give me an attack. 20. That hits. And give me a 1d6.
13.
13. Alright. Right. Okay. He's starting to look somewhat weathered. Alright, as the one in the back here takes a swing. But unfortunately misses. Lydia Gray. Moment of truth. Is that 3 fails?
That's 3. She's dead.
Alright, Lydia unfortunately no longer with us.
Not like this. Not like this.
I needed one more turn. Shit. As Lydia unfortunately leaves the initiative order. Alright. Let's see. Wait, he's dead? Oh yeah, he's dead. He ain't though. As he tries to pull Lydia out. He continues to pull Lydia out. Not him, the other one. Jesus Christ. But to no avail. Uses half his movement speed to do that. And then realizes what's going on, and then in a rage takes a swing at Sturm. 20.
Ooh.
Seven damage. Alright. Chitin.
Alright, I still think that Lydia's alive, but just fucked up on the ground. So, I shall fire another arrow in, seeing as that one was rather effective. But I'm going to see this dude dragging this lifeless version of Lydia away, and so first I'm going to fire an arrow. 18.
18. Yep, that just hits.
Yeah, pop another arrow in this bitch, and then I'm going to try and cast Healing Word on Lydia.
Alright. You cast Healing Word on Lydia. Unfortunately, you notice that it has taken no effect.
I have no spell slots either, but I'm still going to try. Fuck you.
No effect.
For fuck's sake. Then I shall punch the ground and pick another arrow up out of the quiver. And then that's the end of my turn, because arrows are effective.
Alright.
It's super effective.
Alright. As you look around, there are still people fighting. You see some familiar faces running around as they take out their numbers as well. Sturm, once again, takes a swing at one of the individuals next to him. The natural 20. Fucking hell.
Oh my God.
I love every moment of this. Alright, so that's gonna be a 48. Plus 3. Yeah, he just smacks him, cleaves his head wide open. Aussie.
Okay, so yeah, I have no idea Lydia's dead. I mean, I just saw her sort of fall to the ground.
And I mean, let's be honest, she does that a lot. So.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a common occurrence. I'm just gonna throw out another Eldritch Blast at him.
Go for it.
11, not so much.
Not so much. Give me a perception check, Chitin. Alright.
6.
Yeah, the sounds of battle are getting louder and louder. As Sturm once again casts a second level Cure Wounds on himself. For 16. Alright. As his wounds start to close. Aussie.
Another Eldritch Blast.
Go for it. 14 misses. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
The sounds of battle are getting louder.
Yeah.
Chitin.
Another arrow into this stupid fucking dude. Hobgoblin. Ugh.
Nope, unfortunately it doesn't do anything.
And then I will cast Healing Word again on Lydia. Come on,
Alright.
come on.
Unfortunately, doesn't work.
I have no spell slots left. Alright, I will prepare another arrow.
Alright. Sturm, with a shit-eating grin, walks up to Lydia. As he sees the arrows coming out in the Eldritch Blast just missing. As he is going to cast... Oh shit, it doesn't work. Hold on.
I have that spell too. I cast it all the time.
the one that doesn't work?
Yeah.
Alright, yes.
The one
Alright.
that doesn't work.
No, he cuts it. He uses his axe and cuts himself and just starts feeding you his blood this turn.
But I'm dead.
I know.
I mean, feeding, more like tipping into my mouth, I guess.
Yeah. He is going to he pours it. He makes a deep cut and just like, as if he's like pouring a glass of water, just your face covered as it pours into your mouth. Aussie, your turn. Mind you, he does take 1d6 damage. 1d8, sorry, he takes 1d8 damage because it's self-inflicted wound. 6 damage. See? Fucking prophecy.
So, I am actually not going to do an Eldritch Blast this time. I just sort of see him walk over to Lydia and do this, and I just, I start to throw out my hands and using Misty Visions, I am going to create these dark shapes and these shadow-like visages in front of me that look like they're pouring out from my chest. And my eyes are going to fill with blackness, and I'm going to hold my hands up, and I'm just going to yell at the top of my lungs,
Let me show you what real magic is like.
and I'm going to start walking towards Sturm, like super badass.
Give me a intimidation check.
This is going to be so horrible. Wait. Okay, there.
Give me wow, that sounds fucking cool. Do it. Come on.
Wax sounded cool, but did Aussie?
Yeah, we'll find out. Well, it's still cool. It's just like, will it have any effect? 13. He just kind of looks up and just has this continuous shit-eating grin on him.
Wait.
Chitin, your turn.
Oh, one more.
While all that shit is going on, and I'm like bringing another arrow in, and this shit happens, I'm like, what the fuck? I'll fire another arrow in, whilst also keeping an eye on Aussie, confused as to whether Aussie is now friend or foe, but he seems to be heading towards shitholes over there. So
All right, doesn't seem to work.
yeah, because
Alright.
I'm looking at this fucking tiny little. I'm gonna move a little bit actually, because he's freaking me out again. Because he freaks me out. He's freaked me out ever since we came back from hell.
All right, yeah, he just keeps pouring blood into Lydia. Aussie, your turn.
Yeah, I'm keeping up this illusion in front of me, and now I'm sort of starting to have these shapes circle around me, like viciously, and it looks like they're sort of like pooling up, trailing up my arms and such, and like this ink is just continuously pouring out of my chest and sort of like wrapping around my hands into like this dark, like spirit bomb kind of shape.
All right.
And I'm just going to continuously like walk forward in front of Sturm.
All right.
And I'm going to stand like, and I'm guessing he's like towering over me.
Yeah.
And this like dark shape is like coming from my hands, and I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp.
Do it with advantage.
And as I do this, I yell,
Time to show you real magic.
All right, 1 lightning damage. As the real magic, you grab him and you shock him. It just doesn't seem to phase him at all.
Yeah, of
Just
course.
shocking one of his nips, little nip,
Yeah.
little halfling shocking a tiny little nip there, just a little nothing. It's like he just
Alright.
touched the metal door handle.
Yeah,
Chitin.
After
static,
walking along.
static.
Yeah. It's like a static shock. I'm watching Aussie and confused, and man, I just so wish I had some more shit I could do here. But honestly, the arrows.
We all
seem
do,
to be-
Brad. We all do.
The arrows seem to be the most effective thing, as I'll pop another arrow in and continue to back up a little bit.
All right, you back up.
I want to say 80 feet away, so yeah.
Okay, yeah, you back up. Take a shot at misses. Sturm just kind of looks at you, Aussie. And this illusion fades as he sees right through it. Real magic. I'll show you magic. As he has stopped feeding Lydia his blood,
This
Stands
like
up.
back and forth between warlocks is like magic
stands up.
measuring contest.
he stands up and this amulet around his neck starts to glow with this black glow. As he just raises his fist and the body of Lydia raises, it stands up and it starts to become animated slowly as it takes a swing at you. Lydia, make an attack action.
I'm immune to diseases?
This is far, far from a disease.
I don't know.
Though you
maybe.
will
But
feel
you're
sick.
back up. You just won't die.
You're back up
Fine.
indeed. Make an attack action.
Does it have the same stats as I have?
Yeah, it's just using your body.
Oh, okay.
That's also...
Hey, that's a
Alright.
hit.
12 is a hit?
Yeah.
Shit!
Yeah.
You take
Have you
6
met me?
slashing damage as this dead Lydia swings at you. Make an insight check. As you're gonna look at Lydia, you do notice that she seems to be aware of everything that is currently going on.
Her soul is trapped within the body. We must release her.
Aussie,
Okay.
Your turn.
Yeah. This guy's wearing armor, right? I mean, I'm
yeah, Lydia's wearing armor and he's wearing armor.
Yeah. I'm just sort of like looking between them, and I throw my hands at this guy again, and I'm just gonna throw out another Shocking Grasp. It's like the best chance I have because he's got such high AC. It's like,
Yep. Plate armor.
God.
It doesn't work. Chitin, make a perception check for me.
Do I know that Lydia is not Lydia right now? Or is that what this is?
That doesn't require a perception check. You can see that there's something gnarly going on. You saw it happen in front of your eyes.
That I still might... honestly, we have been brought back from the dead before, so I might just assume this is Tears doing.
Make an
For all I
insight
know,
check
this
then.
is what happened to us.
Make
And
an insight check. Yeah, and an insight. Yeah, a part of you is like, Lydia?
I like totally,
Lydia.
by the way, feel like before the insight check, I totally feel like me, Lydia, and Aussie are immortal. So her just being dead and then getting up, even if she looks weird and like magic-y, still totally falls within the realm of Tears just keeping us alive. It's all good. I don't know what's going on with Aussie. I don't know what's going on here. What was the perception check for?
You kind of hear in the distance. From Undead!
I have no idea what just happened. I'm going to fire an arrow, miss, and continue to back up.
All right, back up. Sturm. Just let's see. Does he have any spells left? Yeah. Okay, yeah. He's gonna use thaumaturgy to, like, kind of make himself more embellished as he is. As he just screams out, "Real magic!" And just makes this move with his hand as if he's animating Lydia's body. And makes her take another swing at you from the side.
Sure. That one's a miss. Woohoo!
11. It misses. Alright.
If I'm still aware, you can sense that I'm trying to hold back real hard.
She is fighting. Her body might have passed on, but her soul is still there.
Okay, I look up at this guy and I just say, I mean, is he speaking common? He
speaks broken common.
Okay, yeah, I look up at him and like the blackness sort of like clouds over my sclera and I say, "Have you heard of Fraser Blue? Let me show you." And I'm going to throw out another shocking grasp at this guy. And that one's a crit.
There you go. Yeah, your eyes go black. You can see your arms now morph into the claws that you are familiar with from the very demon that you serve. They just turn into this black claws. They grab onto him, and this black lightning just shocks him. And as he takes 9 damage. All right. He's once again starting to look rough.
Even though I'm going to take an attack of opportunity, I'm going to go ahead and back up from, I guess I'm taking one from Lydia.
You're not, actually.
Oh, one more. There we go.
You're not taking an attack of opportunity.
Okie doke.
However, you are... Oh, you're not... because now you actually zapped him, so he can't take one either. So no, you're not taking anyone. You should just back off. Alright.
Oh, it's 2d6 for Hex. I forgot.
You're right. Give me another d6. 2. Booyah. Alright. Chitin, your turn.
All this shit that's going on in here, I'm confused about what everyone's saying to everyone. Aussie's going on about Kaburza Oob, and they're having a big measuring contest with magics that I don't understand, and Lydia's kind of up but not really doing anything that I understand, and I'm just going to fire another arrow at this guy because he seems to be the problem surrounding it, but I do look very confused.
You can give me another insight check if you want to.
Sure, yeah. Trying to work out what the fuck is going on whilst a battle rages on around me.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, you now realize that Lydia is dead, but she's being animated through whatever magic he has after feeding his blood to her.
Oh,
Like, he uses blood magic, and it seems that he has the ability to somehow animate creatures in this particular way.
Alright, well I look about as perturbed as I possibly can look, considering that Lydia, my friend, is dead. I fire my arrow and continue to head backwards.
Alright.
Slowly.
The battle axe... Let's see, he's gonna walk... and slash with the battle axe towards... Aussie. 14.
Yep.
Alright, you take a total of 10 damage.
Ow.
As he tells Lydia to move at half speed up to here. Alright. She can't move further. Which makes it your turn, Aussie. Make a perception check.
Make a perception check?
Yeah.
Okay.
13. Nope, you're too confused about what is exactly in front of you right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach up my hands and shoot out the black lightning again and do a shocking grasp.
Alright.
17.
17.
Oh, actually 22. I'm sorry.
22, and it does hit, and you ruin his reaction with it again. That's
For 6
total damage. Alright.
And I am going to move away. There. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? That's 25? Or no, one more. Okay. All right.
All right. Chitin. Any plans going on?
Let's slip the arrow of war. Another miss.
All right.
Move.
Yeah, that is unfortunately a miss. As Sturm is getting visibly agitated. As he can't use half of his stuff, courtesy of this damned halfling. He's getting angry. As he once again walks up and takes another swing. 20.
Yeah, that's kind of a hit.
Alright. 13.
I think I'm down. Yep, I'm down.
Alright. Aussie now also going down. As Lydia's being forced to move this way. Aussie, make a death saving throw.
The amulet around my neck begins to glow with this strange light as I make a death saving throw with advantage.
Yep, go ahead, do it.
1, 12.
It is a success. Alright. Chitin. You see Aussie going down.
Is Demon Lydia coming for me right now?
Yeah, you have an idea. She seems to be like as a puppet almost, moving awkwardly one step at a time.
Alright, well, I'm going to fire an arrow beyond her at the puppet master.
Just jerky, sort of like.
Alright. That's 19. Yeah, that does hit.
Yes.
Alright. That's a total of 8 damage. He's starting to look like he's on death's door.
Yeah, I'm going to mess this bitch up.
However, he's going to use his reaction to negate a little bit. Alright, you see that same...
Spell slots this mother... He's a warlock, or a cleric, or something, some sort of level...
A warlick.
A warlock.
Level 3
He seems
cleric.
to... Once again, he seems to have this thin, translucent red shield around him, almost like a mist trying to protect him. As he
I
now...
want to know what class he is. I want to know. I want to know. Can I insight check to find out what class he is?
You don't know, mate.
God damn
As
it.
he now starts moving towards you.
Fuck
and
him.
casts-
Get him away from me. No.
And he casts Ray of Frost on you.
Fuck.
Actually, can I hit you?
What I wouldn't
60
give
feet?
for a bardic inspiration right now.
60 feet, I think I can just hit you? Yeah. Alright. So 1d20 plus 7, 20. Which is 2d8.
No, fuck
You
this.
take 14 frost damage.
Alright, remember when I said I was gonna mess this bitch up? Well, in fact, I'm just gonna fall over frosty and asleep.
Alright. Alright. We're not done yet. As he now just kind of laughs and just kind of starts walking towards the gate. Alright, Aussie, make a death saving throw.
Save us.
Okay, my necklace begins to glow again as I expend the last charge. And I'm going to roll a death saving throw with advantage. 17.
That's a success. Chitin, make a death saving throw.
I would love to.
Welcome to the ground, everyone.
I haven't seen the ground in like
Aussie,
like 3
make a death
episodes.
saving throw.
Got some
Okay.
lovely grass down here.
Hey!
You're stabilized at least, but maybe you can go for a roll. You can technically go for a crit 20, maybe.
No, that's it for my
All right,
charges. My charges are gone. The amulet is shattered and fallen to the ground.
Chitin, give me a death saving throw. Give me another one. Give me another one.
Oh my god, this is it. This is it. Hang on, I have two fails.
This
I have
is
two
it.
fails. Alright.
This is the last hurrah of Kite and Vale.
I'm gonna cough. I'm gonna cough up some blood and cold necrotic arrowy shots. Lots of my body's covered in blood.
You can do it.
I'm gonna die.
Oh man.
Surrounded by my little sword pick, some arrows, which I got good with in the end, and absolutely zero bardic inspirations.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to be you right now. I'm a puppet to this other fuckface.
I'm about to become a fucking puppet as well.
Unfortunately, he can only hold one.
Good.
You know what the best part about this is?
Why don't you tell us, Ace?
Yeah, here it comes.
Should I show you this? I don't know if I want to. Let's see if I can.
Did I almost get him?
9, 2, 2. He had 2 left.
Sake.
I just needed one more fucking crit so I could have 5 fucking crits.
Or like not 1 damage on that fucking
Yeah.
dogging grasp. Yeah.
Or if I hadn't missed one of my arrows, there's fucking plenty.
Brutal.
Shoulda, woulda, couldas.
Alright, unfortunately our adventurers are dead and the siege continues. Lydia.
Am I rolling to see? Because I mean, I had 3 successes.
Yeah, give me 1d4.
See what?
2 hours. It takes 2 hours to come back from the dead. Lydia still being animated, now used as a puppet to kill the very people she swore to protect.
I feel like there should be like some divine intervention shit going on here. Not gonna lie. Like, this is...
We definitely already had divine intervention the last time we
No,
died.
I'm just talking about the paladin, so like specifically like killing shit. If I'm aware, if my soul is like capable of seeing this, like can I roll a nat for a natural 20? Like fucking.
Sure, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. A natural 20 religion check. Give it to me.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Religion check, natural 20.
I'll give it to you.
Boom. Damn. I tried. I tried
No
it.
one gives
tried.
a fuck. You're just fucking being
I
puppeted.
tried. My willpower.
You're bear witnessing as you are slowly instructed against your will to kill the very people you swore to protect, and you strike him down. You are a fierce warrior, and you just, every time you get smacked down, you just go back up again. As long as your body still has flesh on its bones, you keep moving. Aussie, unconscious on the ground, as people around him are forced to fall back.
Ugh, this is really gonna hurt my chances of Valhalla. That's...
And Kite and Vale.
Back in hell? Will we ever know?
AC/DC starts up.
Thunderstruck! Unfortunately, Kite and Vale, indeed, back at that one place that
What the fuck, man? Alright.
As you awake in that place, it felt like you have just stopped laughing.
Okay.
As you stand
That's
up.
fine, I can get to this point again. As, whatever, oh Christ, what was his name? The guy whose body I was...
Yeah. So I guess, this is where we end our session today.
Oh my god. There's no way you can survive this, Aussie. Like, even if you're...
On a battlefield, there's lots of dead bodies.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dead body. Like, essentially, like, he could... Like, they are not here to kill.
This motherfucker's some sort of warlock cleric. He's gonna look at you. Oh, he's still alive. I'm gonna plunge a fucking dagger into his neck.
Alright.
Can you tell me now if he's a warlock cleric? Or is he just a homebrewed
I'll
mess?
release his, I'll release his character sheet.
He's Grumsh, guys. That's
He's
what
just
he
straight
is.
up grumsh.
Nah, he is Sturm. He's a bit of a homebrew deaf cleric that I had made. But I had to tone it down because you guys were one man down.
He had a lot of spell fucking slots for a cleric, man. That's what I was thinking.
He burned pretty much through all of his spells.
He's probably like CR5. Somewhere around there.
CR5, CR6 indeed was the case. Like, he had a lot of spells, but he burned some of them already trying to find you guys, and some of them on the battlefield.
He was reacting to a lot with spells as well. He was doing shield, right?
Yep, which was a homebrew innate ability that I came up with, reflecting his blood magic.
Oh, it wasn't a spell slot?
No, it was an innate ability equal to his wisdom. So the last damage was the last one he could have used.
I see, that's cool. That's a cool move.
Alright.
Motherfucker. I'm so annoyed because I wanted to kill him so much and he was on 2. And I just wanted to kill this motherfucker and then have Lydia kill me.
Puppet Lydia just cuts you down. And
that would have been fine. I know, if you hadn't said to me like 2 turns ago, oh, he's kind of hurt, I wouldn't have cared anywhere near as much. But the fact that I was so close to taking him down, because I loved Kite and Vale he was so shit. He's got like a good charisma stat and stuff, but he's a fucking child bard. We didn't need a bard. no one needs a bard, and he was good. I was racking up kills.
I was gonna, you know what? I changed my mind like at the last minute, but since I had him hexed with int as the disadvantage, what I was going to do was I was going to cast Misty Visions behind him and make it look like the stone was behind him, and he'd have to roll disadvantage to see. Oh, it is the stone. Let me go that way. And like,
yep.
You know. And I was like, fuck it. Let me just stack him.
That would have actually been really good because he doesn't have a high intelligence.
Yeah.
Wisdom, yeah, but intelligence, no. That would have actually that would have been a good chance that would have worked.
I feel like the main way we would have survived this is if Lydia and Aussie had actually taken the bullshit at the beginning. The juicing.
No, I think you needed the spells. I think if you didn't blow your fucking wad on Lydia's dead body and healed me, we would have.
Lydia. No, I didn't have any spell slots at that point. I used my because I didn't get them all back. I had
your healing words. You used 2 healing words on Lydia.
I think I used a vicious mockery. Then I used 2 healing words on Lydia because she was tanking. She wasn't dead though.
No. When I was dead, he was just like trying to use stuff, but he
that was just flavor.
There were no spell slots there.
Okay, yeah. All right.
It was just my character trying to draw some Deus Ex Machina fucking spell slot.
Yeah,
out.
it literally came down to 1 or 2, like 1 more hit miss on his side and 1 more hit on you guys. It was a really, really close battle. You guys did well.
Yeah, close enough that if they'd fucking taken the juice in at the beginning, they would have.
Well, he only had 5 out, man. I really wouldn't get very much. What am I getting? I'm getting at most 2 spell slots, right?
I get why your characters didn't take it back.
Yeah, like thematically it made sense. Mechanically there would have been no objections, but that is D&D sometimes. You gotta stay true to your character, right? Gotta stay true to your character.
I'm getting a Scorching Ray, right? And then I have to roll 3 attack rolls that have to beat a 17 with my shitty stats.
Well, I was firing arrows instead of using my vicious mockeries and stuff. And I only have +1 to my dex.
Give me a roll. Give me a D100 Aussie for shits and giggles.
Okay. Sounds fantastic.
98. Yeah, okay. What essentially happens is that you indeed survive. They just what ends up happening, you end up waking up 2 hours later. Just as a point of reference. So there will be an Aussie in the world.
So what about what happened? Because like
we'll find out next time.
Our contribution wasn't nothing. What's the
depends.
resolution?
I'm gonna have to see how this because I've got my homebrew
find out
armies.
next time. I'm fucking dead. I'm not gonna make another.
Well, the thing is, next week there won't be a session. And I think the week after, we're gonna have to figure out how we are going to continue this campaign. Perhaps we'll start in a different place. Perhaps we start at the same place if it succeeds, or survivors of this place.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I know.
Maybe next week is
if
character
you have the
creation,
information,
like I predicted.
You guys got so close. God damn, I feel so sad. That's why I started rolling on the chat, because I didn't want to be one of those guys who are like, oh, you didn't hit us really, you just fucked us. You know? That's why I started rolling in the chat. Ugh.
Too bad. I mean, I just rolled like minimum damage like 3 times, but like at the same time rolling fucking crits.
But you did like that first combat was fucking amazing. You just fucking were like, fucking fuck this thing up, fuck this thing up, fuck this thing up, that thing's dead. They were like, alright, Aussie, fucking calm down, mate. Leave some for us.
Yeah.
Weird. He's never hit anything.
like Sturm is indeed modeled after Cleric, which is why I was doing extra damage on melee hits and had some spells and such. I kind of homebrewed the blood domain, if you will. So yeah.
It was cool. It was a cool boss to die to.
So
it didn't feel cheap. It just...
Suddenly, lightning storm.
I just want to know what happens, yeah.
I'm gonna have to figure out what happens, and that's gonna depend on how we're going to
find out next time.
That pretty much gonna depend on how we're gonna continue the Northern Winds, right? That's gonna depend on that.
Join us for season 2 of the Northern Winds.
Pretty much, yeah. We're gonna have to start season 2, and then we're gonna have new characters, or perhaps Aussie comes back, a new man, but I doubt it.
Set 5,000 years in the future.
You know what the worst part is as well? If you guys would have won this battle, you guys would have won level up as well, right? And there was some goodness in there.
I was telling chat, like, I was like, no, I said I'm for sure gonna die. Like I'm 1 session away from leveling up. Like there is no doubt I will die now. Because we've been level 3 for like
we've only been level 3 for an eternity. Yeah.
And
which is weird, because I have just been calculating the experience as it is ordered to me, you know, via the book to calculate it. You guys have just been, like, defeating very weak creatures, with their high armor class, so they seem very tough, but they're technically considered really weak creatures.
we don't have a DPSer.
Yeah,
basically.
we literally, our party doesn't actually...
I would be, like, if my stats weren't awful, kind of. But more like in like 3 levels or so, then I can actually do like retarded damage.
I'm the Phil.
Yeah, you're like the all-around. Lydia would have been the tank.
All-rounder Phil, the tank. Yeah,
we
needed like
a rogue
damage.
Like
a rogue or like
a rogue.
Dude, I was thinking the whole time we were fighting Sturm, I'm like, God, I wish we had a battle master fighter. Like, just disarm motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
a fighter
that would have
might
been cool.
Been better. Because a rogue, the problem with a rogue is like a fucking manticore will just fly over and shoot the rogue, and the rogue is down.
Yeah.
Oh well, the thing is, a rogue has a lot of goodies. Like a lot of people.
It hurts like fuck. But I like when I was DMing a rogue and I was just getting annoyed. I was like, this motherfucker just walks up to you.
Honestly, yeah. We were a team of supports and a tank.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It didn't really help our situation.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good enough. At least we didn't just walk in and be like, ugh.
You guys gave one hell of a fight. One hell of a fight. Yeah, I'm gonna. If you guys want, if the guys chat want, I could release the unedited Sturm to see what the rewards are and what I had for him in mind.
If it's not a thing,
I'm going to be honest. I don't want to know because I'm just gonna be salty. Like,
yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna release it then. At the wishes of our players. So we're gonna have a long chat in the upcoming week upon what's gonna really if we want a new campaign within the same setting, or if we're just gonna continue where this left off. Because hey, they just want the stone, and maybe, you know, if it looks like maybe they just give the stone. So we'll see. I'm gonna have to make some rolls and have to make some thematic decisions, and we'll make our decisions based on that. But first, or lastly,
Sturm was also pretty fucked up as he went to the city. Like this guy's, you know,
like a straight arrow.
Yeah, he's got to get past like Rodolphe and Eve. Yeah. So fuck that guy.
Yeah, but he's just moving up, and he's kind of just moving up right now. Plus, you know, he burned through most of his healing spells, but I think he had like 2 level 1 spells left. Plus, he had some scrolls in his back. That may or may not have helped him with that as well. So, because like, remember when you guys took the stone? When like there was like, I thought you guys were going to stealth-wise, and then Lydia ran in, radiant fucking stealth, beautifully, and rushed it. Those were also magic users, and those had some items he had with him because he's the controller of the magic within the hobgoblins. He kind of was the head of that, right? So he kind of took it all with him. So he had options. Regardless, options or not, the only option we have left is to do some shoutouts. So we'll go from there. We'll start off with the halfling formerly known as Aussie.
What's up, guys? I'm Wax Steven. Hi. Yeah, I played Aussie, emo halfling warlock, and we'll see what happens with him. I do a whole lot of role-playing stuff, but I'm taking a week off because fuck everything. And yeah, I need that shit really, really bad. So yeah, I'm going to take a week off. There's no sessions or anything for me this week. Blood and Mist is off on Sunday. But next week, going to be returning after, well, I guess next Wednesday is the first session I'm going to do for Spectres of the Past, my community D&D 5th edition show. If you guys are interested in playing some D&D and you want to hang out, you can head on over to twitch.tv/WaxSteven. And you can do !Discord and hop into the Discord setup we got going on over there and join us for some 5th edition D&D. It's good stuff. And also the following Sunday as well, we're going to be also playing Blood and Mist, which is a Ravenloft D&D session with Mr. WolfsGoRawr, Peachy Pixelate, Zygoticus, and Makwanis, and me DMing. So you should check that out. Thank you guys for hanging out.
All right. Chitin Vale.
Yes, the immortalized Chitin Wren is dead. I would like a 10-minute silence, everyone. We'll start now. Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, I'm sad he's dead. I did love him very much. He went through a lot. He went through a lot of shit. And he was based on Kavoth from the book. There you go, that book that I read at the time.
I sort of got that vibe. Oh my goodness.
He was like, I read that book and like a couple of weeks after we played this, and I was like, I've never played a bard, and I kind of feel like I have enough influence here from that book to just like play it right. And then like 2 weeks in, became an emotionless void. Can we reveal some of the stuff? As we have time?
Yeah, we're an hour early, so if you guys want, you can if you really have no. Yeah, I guess you can if you want to.
When I went to hell, when Chitin went to hell, I didn't go there. Me and Ace were discussing like what would happen to him. Like he's gone crazy, kind of. He's witnessed this like horrific, traumatic event, and I didn't want to play him as like a crazy, chaotic, fucking neutral character.
Episode 20 for those who are wondering what he's referring to.
Yeah, and it was like I didn't want to play him as like a chaotic, neutral character because I just hate being that guy in the party that's chaotic. I don't like it. It's annoying for everyone else playing when you're just like, and then I fire an arrow at Lydia. So like, because it's just fucking stupid. So we were like, oh, let's play him as like emotionless. And then from then on, he was actually like soulless Sam. That was the like from Supernatural. That was the vibe that we were going with, was that he became very like emotionless. And that's why he suddenly was just like on task, wasn't as bothered when people died around him and stuff and like less fearful and stuff like that. Because the whole character was quite a scared little kid, and then he just fucking went completely soulless and went fucking Punisher, and that was what his like motivation was and stuff like that. And it was kind of this thing that we slightly shrouded in mystery because we just thought it'd be interesting to see how people reacted. And everyone was just like, "Man, he's gone evil. He's fully become Chitin Wren. He's embraced the dark side. He was like really evil. He just became sort of
efficient."
Neutral good, I guess. Yeah, efficient, sort of neutral good kind of character, I guess. I don't know. He didn't really have an alignment anymore. So that's what happened there. That's what happened to him, and that's why his character changed a lot. Yeah. Anyway, he's dead, and I'm Brad Watto, and I will show up at some point with a new character. I have a couple in mind, and we'll see where to go with it, depending on how Ace takes the show, whatever. For all I know,
we'll have a post-mortem. We'll have a post-mortem discussion.
Yeah.
Should I call the title of the stream post?
Suddenly, it becomes a science fiction show.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I mean,
hate science
we
fiction.
had some time travel in this one, so I guess there's a sci-fi
Well,
element.
technically,
to
it
right?
wasn't time travel. It was just perfect.
Sliders.
No, it was a
Sliders.
that like I swear to God,
I
I think
love
that episode
sliders.
20 was by far my favorite that I have done as a from a story standpoint.
I really liked episode 20 as well. I think it was
It
The
was
Trials
good.
of Three.
What was also good was how you actually, I think it was a testament to your DM skill that you actually managed to like spin 3 separate plates, because I think it's horrible when you have to, when people are split up and keeping the other people interested and what's going on and stuff and bringing them back is quite hard to do. And that was quite well done.
I've learned a lot.
Rob DM, who has no authority to say that, I thought it was done well.
For those of you who actually have no idea what we're talking about, episode 20 is the episode where we died.
Yeah, and it was us 3 as well. This
Yeah.
again, TPK kind of thing almost.
Yeah, I kind of like they kind of. Yeah, just watch episode 20. Just watch it. It's called The Trials of Three. It's on YouTube. If you ever want to start the Northern Winds, that's my favorite episode.
It's definitely a standout episode in all 3 of our characters.
All right, yeah,
journey.
like that's where I think that's the episode where I kind of peaked thematically as a DM, and it was downhill from there. Anyway, speaking of downhill from here, Lydia Gray, you're dead.
Yes, thank you, Ace. I am indeed. Hi, everyone. I'm Distracted Elf. I played the Paladin Lydia Gray for the short time that she existed in this world, probably like 7 episodes or something. She's super cool. I'm glad I got a chance to play her, and I have ideas for things coming up. I am a variety streamer, so if you want to watch random video games and hang out with chat in a super, LGBT friendly environment, that's my place you want to be. So
If you want a non-super LGBT friendly environment, then head over to Whack Steven. I just thought I'd rake someone under the bus just for utterly no reason.
Look, man.
yeah, Brad, why?
Why did I ever?
I have no clue.
But now all of
See, this is why when the stream goes off, this is why we constantly berate Brad.
yeah.
but the thing, the main
This
reason
is why Brad is the way
that
that he is.
is that Whack is off for a week, so he can't even defend himself for like 7 days. It's
Fuck him.
The best,
Fuck him.
it's the best possible troll I have ever done.
You almost
Anyway.
killed me. You almost killed me in Blood and Mist.
Anyway, right now I'm playing The Witcher 3 and just like making my way through that game, and it's super great. I'm having a good time with it, and playing Overwatch whenever I feel like it, that kind of stuff. You just come on by. It's a good time.
Exactly. Yeah, guys and women, ladies, boys and girls, dogs.
All the genders.
Definitely do make sure to follow these beautiful people. They did a formidable job. It's just that the dice weren't quite in their favor. But I hope that doesn't discourage them or you from watching, because we will be back with Season 2, I suppose, of the Northern Winds, depending on how we continue. But yeah, make sure to follow these people. The links are in the chat. If you like my face, follow me here as well. I'm also a variety cast, to be honest. But if you have any questions about the campaign or things you wish to know, hit me up on Twitter at WolfsGoRawr, or just watch until I have a DM stream. I infrequently do them. And of course, if you want to watch what has happened in the past, youtube.com/WolfsGoRawr for the past episodes. Alright, we're going to be signing off. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the Northern Winds.
Shed a tear for our fallen heroes.
Press
Chitin
F
Ren.
to pay respects.
Press F to pay respects for Chitin.
Except Chitin, because he just said his stats were too fucking good to at least like empathize with.
Yeah,
The
fuck
stats
him.
were good, but I was still a bard. Like,
Yeah. You
doesn't
give
matter.
bards shit, but bards are fucking formidable. You just played them wrong. Don't
could have
worry
given
about
me
it.
a fucking mecha suit, and I still would only have been able to be like,
And a vicious mockery for you, and a vicious mockery for you.
and nothing would have happened.
But this like it is an unfortunate ending, but it could be a glorious new beginning, because you know, I know some of you guys have been looking at different races, different classes that you are curious about. So, who knows? We'll see what the future brings, and I hope you guys will join us. But not next week, but the week one after. Keep an eye out on Twitter. I'll keep you guys up to date. Have a great night, guys. We'll see you when we see you. Goodbye.